December 2020, the last day of the year 2020, and approximately 16 minutes gone past 1500 hours. Here we are once again on that very unique, beautiful and exciting platform where discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts we come around with that very beautiful objective of figuring out how, in our small ways, in our own beautiful ways, we will be able to make Ghana that very beautiful place. When we come here, we work or we operate from our primary identity. And our primary identity is the fact that we are all Ghanaians. We should behave, we should act accordingly. So if you are joining us for the first time out of curiosity, by recommendation or by accident, please be reminded you are a Ghanaian. And when you talk, when you act, when you smile, even when you frown like a Ghanaian. When you are able to do that, you will enjoy every bit of the action that goes on around here. It's the last day in 2020, and we're going to make it more beautiful today. To that effect, I humbly welcome you once again to Bamaso. And she asked Ronko Kasiani de Mudo and Koma Webiara will be at our video ato a 24 radio Sampem Pensue. And ne a December de Toso, a Diasa Bakon. A Diasa Bakon, let's say, we were say, the last day. Ewo afe empimenu ene adununu emu. Afe eniama bebre ayede be akoso. Said the nyina ni tua no. Kese pa ewom. Eso sen ye elections aye ko ye kura said the nra ne ye ka no. Eye coronavirus ho nsensemi eno ne kese pa a ewom. Eno wo de no to nchan a eniama bebre akoso bebre ewo wiase ha ye we. Na ni nyina mu no nkakra the air thought it wise to continue briefing us. Asasino ogusua oye de be o support yen ompai emumpai ye ema yenye de be yenkohye mu na bi ensuo edi emu afurusane kama awia no ente emeto yen so egusua ebo ema yen vitamin D. Said ye wo fakofitwum berima wo enjoy vitamin D ewo omega na mu no chese bibia edane kwan mu kama enti sa wote ani nkwa dia na kire say you have reason to say praise the Lord. Ebi audio onka praise the Lord, but whichever way no, you have reason to be grateful for wherever that you've got into at this very moment. Enti ene yaba the last day of the year, yaba ye beto akwantu no so. Yesi etrenti ya ye nyaache eswa de biara da. Enti yaba ye beto akwantu no so na se de da ye no ya hwehwe kwan a ye betumi afa ama ye my Ghana afa ne ntuma pa efra. Enti se odo afidi na to akwantu radio abraba pa radio akwantu radio GH, YouTube nso de akwantu TV, Facebook akwantu radio UK, Twitch akwantu radio, ana Periscope Twitter at akwantu radio enkwa dia na kire se Papa Smiley said ya me tonchia ema Dr. Zadentu ene nananketia no me to ene New Year Eve enchia kese me to ma papa se diadwa ene da nso na se de da ye no yento akwantu no so ene 2020 year review se de nda ye no na emom enkomodidi ye no na nyina no dodo na bi kofa petition nsɛm a akɔ wie Supreme Court sesia no nkɔmmɔ no dodoɔ na ɛyɛ deɛ bɛyɛ ɛkɔfa saa bea no ɛnɛ the whole year ɛne yɛbɛ review sɛdeɛ tie biara no there has been a movement ɛneɛ sɛ reverse koraa ne yɛakɔ a it's a movement meboa sɛ wo drive na sɛ wo car no kɔ reverse a ɛyɛ movement meboa ɛyɛ movement saa nso na ɛkɔ forward nso a ɛyɛ movement. Sometimes you need to go to reverse before you be able to go forward. Sɛ wo car no wo drive na ɛkɔhyɛ baabi a correct drivers no ɛtɔ da utimi kɔ reverse saa kɔ reverse ansa na wayɛ dɛ bɛyɛ wo you car no ayɛ dɛ bɛyɛ apie. Sometimes sɛ wo kɔ park koraa na sɛ nka wobɛtumi de w'anim akɔ sɛ wode ɔpɛ forward nko a meboa nti nka bia wobɛtumi de w'anim nko ayɛ dɛ bɛyɛ akɔ nanso parking bi wɔ hɔnom a ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ deɛ bɛyɛ yɛfrɛ no reverse parking ɔsɛ kɔ reverse saa na ade woto ahyɛm wowia na wode w'anim ayɛ deɛ bɛyɛ akɔ wanhwɛ kura ɔsɛ ɔsa kɔ reverse baako yɛ deɛ bɛyɛ ɛka ho nti no afe no sɛdeɛ tie biara no menim sɛ reverse bɛwom forward bɛkɔm ne nyinaa ka ho bi ɛna ma afe no yɛ deɛ bɛyɛ ɛdi mu nti baabi a yɛkɔ reverse no deɛ nti a yɛkɔ reverse no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhu ɛnyɛ reverse biara sɛ wonam high road so na hu ne sɛ obi de reverse ɛnam high road no so a me sure sɛ wobɛfrɛ police ama no anaasɛ wobɛpɛ means bi no aka kyɛn sɛ wonyae na n'adwene mu ayɛ dɛ bɛyɛ aka nti sɛ reverse mpo ana yakɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛnya the reason why nti a yɛ deɛ bɛyɛ yɛkɔ reverse no forward no nso a yakɔ no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ acknowledge baabi a yɛtumi kɔɔ forward no na yɛ dɛ bɛyɛ yɛbɔ yɛn ho aba so sɛ dɛ bɛyɛ a yɛkɔ yɛn nim no we'll be able to have more of that forward. Nti movement deɛ ebi akɔ so afei mu sɛ yɛ nanim anaa n'akyi ne nyinaa ebi ayɛ deɛ bɛyɛ akɔ so. We should tap ourselves on the back and tell ourselves that yes yɛayɛ bi sɛdeɛ tie bia ɛneɛ ɛyɛ movement kete koraa no a yɛayɛ deɛ bɛyɛ yɛayɛ bi te sɛdeɛ mekaeɛ no ɛnɛ ɛyɛ it's all about 2020 year review. Deɛ enema bi akɔ so ɛwɔ afi mu deɛ wa take note particular ones bi a wa wani tua na ohwɛ a we say no going back to driving issue no okɔ onya correct instructor na say instructors ni nyinaa be ka kyerɛw on be ka kyerɛw say you don't reverse more than necessary Nti baabi wɔ hɔ no mo a yɛkɔ reverse bebree na hu a daabi any kwan sɛ nka yɛkɔ reverse yɛsɛ men reverse into major road baabi wɔ hɔ no so a utimi hu no sɛ yɛ reverse ɛkɔ major road a ɛno nso utimi ka wa draw attention sɛ daabi there was too much reversing into the major road ne ayɛ dɛ bɛyɛ na yɛhu ya taking note ne yɛhu no sɛ daabi saa na teɛ deɛ a yɛnyɛ saa reversing no saa ɛyɛ deɛ bɛyɛ ɛwɔ hɔ biom yɛnyɛ no saa biom yɛbɛpɛ bi suitable place ne ayɛ deɛ bɛyɛ yɛ reversing no. It's all about we learning from the year 2020 saa pɛpɛpɛ ɛno nti ɛnɛnɛ yɛaba no nti pensuo bi si wo nkyɛn why na sɛdeɛ daeɛ no kakra kakra yɛnhwɛ deɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ama ɔman Ghana akɔ n'anim na afi adeɛ baako a mɛka ɛne sɛ woyɛ abusuapanin if you are the head of a family if you are a leader in a church, a chairman of a committee, a chairman of an association, say oye dwuma bia anase ekuo bia a oye leader no ene the 31st year mete hey a make say no said ya wutie bia as long as you are playing a leadership role send ya moye 2 ana moye 3 kura na ene Papa Smiley the 31st of December 2020 me to check a sia pa at the mount say we leader or whatever association, whatever group that you find yourself, and then me to check Emma all leaders around the world. Me to check every single leader around the world. It's a very tough call to be a leader among human beings. It's a tough one. And leader bia utiminka sampe bensuwe no me tuche kesiye edema. Let's say me tuche kesiye edema board chairman ura Kwaku Bedu Ado me tuche kesiye edema no pa. Na on that score no me huni say MPP no eye no kre say said ya na abi eka no yetua ye leaders ne ka te say man pani yetua ne ka pa member of parliament yetua ne ka yetua ne ka obia oye leader e wo ye man ga na mu bia no yetua ne ka na omo ye omadwuma eni kwan say o say eni kwan say e ba na ye bo mo aba so say ye praise wo mo na se fo ne wonye sa but se wodin niema toto niema ani na wo hu ni say wakota baabi wo ye leader e wo ho te say board chairman Kwaku Bedu Ado e leader e wo Denchaman Association na e hokuma no kra no wo hwe niema bi a e koso na wo hwe se de eno kra kan hu bi ama board chairman na pampam hwehwe tentem no a na che say ye man pani ye leaders a wo ye man Ghana mu no obia e wo se tuche edeman irrespective of whatever is happening. Ain't easy. Enya de kuma kwa. Enti enne said me kai no the 31st of December 2020 me tuche ma every leader around the world. Me tuche mu obia a we leader bia me tuche edebe edema come. It's all about the year under review. Me makame de every leader me tuche edebe edi amana. Oba na nso abe count de kama ohwe yi no baabi a ye call yanim baabi a ye call reverse ni nyina no wa de be wa ba be ka fefefe kama ye be kwa kotie nwum ba kwa ba why eno a intimate nwum mpempenso a ye dri no eye adom ene de dru sam pempenso yi enti ye betie Diana Hamilton it's a very suitable song for the moment. Ye betie Diana Hamilton na yeba me hu sa uncle Bodi aba ene de tie bia o se fire ba adwuma ama adwuma yeba ma aposifo akofa no aba enti yentie nwum ba akomra na yeba enkomodie ni nyina ye de ahyehye so fefefe kama e wo kasa fidie so medi no yensesa no eno ane Papa Smiley yentie nwumnyumra yeba to ankomodie no so.
Turn my pit into a well. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Wadum. I've been through a lot, but grace sustained me. My test is now a testimony. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Wadum. It was you, my lawyer in that courtroom. It was you, my soldier on that battlefield. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Wadum. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Wadum. Hey, Adumo, Nyame, Adumo, Wadum. is you and just your grace. You have changed my story. Protocol breaker, you made a way. You turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. Could not have made it without you. Hey. Could not have sailed through without you. Your loving kindness, grace, and mercy brought me through. So the essence of my grace is centered on your grace. I could not have made it without you. Hey, could not have sailed through without you. Papa, your loving kindness and grace and mercy brought me through. So the essence of my faith is all centered on your grace. Stripes, I am healed, I am free. So the essence of my faith, it's because of your grace. The essence of
Say, Omano Sibi, you singing you, Oman for Ebra, and Noah and a betray. In fact, I see me, said I was here, and son what I see. But the earlier we all get a grip of this statement, and for I can't do you know, the better it will be for us to take responsibility for our actions everywhere that we may find ourselves. Adam. I don't. Me no kasa sisiano. You are never assured of your next breath. No, you are never assured of that. Indeed, if the air deems it fit to breathe you in your next breath, let's just say, Adam. What it? Adam pa. Adam. Indeed, Adam entina yakwa na ene 31st ya bedroom sam pempenswe. Menim say. Yenu anoma ewo Australia. Ti say yenu aba Princess Ajagba Australia de omo ewura new year nim da omewuram ebi be wuram ajabi depending on which side of the globe wo no ene be kire time also be de be ube wuram United Kingdom, Harmony be the Jawo. Seeing yak any last batch in India. I can't. No. You be the America for. You be the New Year, America for. The TPI be the America for. Sir Pepe. Ain't no. Baby, and Pempensubia, yet drew some piano. Spain for be the Jai. Spain for be the Jai. By NCB the America for. And Pempensubia, yet drew piano. Ayadum. ɛyɛ adom enti yɛne ɔbaa hema Dana Hamilton ɛyɛ adwene paa deɛ wo friend adom no ebia na wo deɛ no yɛ Yesu me deɛ yɛ mframa me deɛ no yɛ asase nsuo a menom no ana ɛyɛ awia ɛbɔ me no ɛno ne madom sɛ wadom ne Yesu a fa ne saa ɛno ana ama ɔyɛ deɛ bɛyɛ wote aseɛ no fine obia no magye akyinye sɛ wadom no efiri Muhammad hɔ na ɛba a nso fa ne saa sɛ wadom no efiri asase a wo na sɛ nkora de na abɛn me kakra ɛno nso fa ne saa ne nyinaa nyɛ deɛ bɛ enko whichever way no one is assured of the next breath and whatever makes this life possible for us no in your understanding in your belief no fa se da deɛ bɛ ɛma no and be grateful to it. That's all. Yemfanisa, Nyanko yenim. Ene is the year under review. Enti, who say Uncle Body? Minim say Uncle Body. Ebe to me, akasa dia. Oma me thumbs up. No mama who say will be to me akasa. Na yemfano enya dia bay. Ento so, na yamon komono fefe. Kama. Yanko yenim. Nya saa dia ene na che se Uncle Body am thumbs up na che se obetimi ayde be akasa dede wo ho yo mate mekoso mate mekoso yo enti said ba mo aswate no the year under review enti every sam pempensuo ya akọ no ya bia homa na tum 0208 1448180 0208 1448180 0044 208 1448180 say United States and Canada 315-636-4063 315-636-4063 abefo Skype no eno a24 radio eno ye offer Kofi Chumberima hono na niji hopa hono ya wata fresi honso obetimi afresi honom na onso the year under review no de work fa ho no o de aba fefefe senso start meeting no ana eno ana de bia o join yen so a link na so wa hwe hu a yen sesa no ye ko 2021 kra yen sesa no eno ana ye de be adwuma enti de obaya ne se o do sa be bo link ne so ba bia o wi ase afa na bia ene te said ye enra Uncle Joe no wo so ga kope so ga kope na wode ne nsa ball so na eho tintintin no obe pie akondifo radio kasafidie so no ba bia o te bia no onso wetimi de onsa board ye so na wa pie mu wa ha kama the Google Meet app no eno ani ye de be ye use wo enti eno so obetimi ene yan abedin kita ho ewa ha se fefefe senso wo de type na wani je ho obepese obe type wa ye WhatsApp line no eno nso ewo ho 00447440745244 00447440745244 eno nso o type koswa ye beji bre ya kenkan ama adofo nyina ate se Facebook ana wo tie ye was YouTube baby all these other places ana OTA free the comment section is all yours there o chroba obi an kan chero say o time so o chro tenten say de ya beji brain ya de be ya kenkan e de amount enti ye ko anim ya no ye bi ahoma no atum it's all about the year and review enti de ye beba utrim me sure say ne be akoso afimu a uteki note uteki note ewo ho de wo eka efa ho no ene ye meche fefefe kama said I can earlier on no whichever way you want to look at it, there's been a movement this year either in your life or in the life of the whole nation. Na my church mu me say reverse impo ana woko ya you should be able to put a reason behind the reverse that you went, right? And no, and now me I capture the learning of the action that you took. So what call reverse? Now we name the entire course I reverse na. Why when ya that you will say call reverse nibiu and her na reverse keke na de ko bu bi kam. Enti say reverse impo ana afi yakwa we need to know the reason why we had that setback. Some pensions are away no, meaning say many companies and you are no bebre omabra bomuno they will say a chico I debe abemu kakra. Some people have lost their jobs. In fact, and you are no be and yes, omo job kra no omo lose yet they lost their lives. And let me statistics no as to the number of people that have died out of this COVID-19. And statistics now United Kingdom. But what the be a reverse keke ana wako ebinum de omo ko reverse ma omo ka na de be akoto ensuo ma akoto pumu asese o ma yira kra ebi de eno no. But say wo de wako reverse na wan fa mo obi de oda ho tiase a you should be able to come to the understanding or the learning as to why that reverse came in. And no, ada be boaw ama daachi bi no ye ko anim no wohu se de obi si ai de be atoto niema fefefe. Ti se de na America no ebinom ai de be adwuma abowo mo. Ebi a ebe mo akọ reverse. But se wotena se na obusa ho a few questions a ebi a you will get the download. Let's put it that way. Or the inspiration say it is more about time I was consider adwuma bi a wo ye and then maybe a wo ye reconsideration as to what you can do among other things. And you know, when you are able to put a reason to this going forward, come on. And ya bra bom reverse abem movement forward and so there be abem ni nyina no we put them together and then we review another day ebi a ochina say ahoden no e wo ho kese pa eno nso ye beba na ya beto aso fefefe eye ifiada so ya ba beto aso kama but for now the year 2020 under review yen konye sankuti nyumba akomra ene it's more to do with asidanyo why asidanyo monko why yentie nyumba akomra na yeba ya hyase abonkomo no enkomo na ese enya hyase aba no yeba ya to ankomodie no so kama enita oben wose waseda anwum enie yentie mra yeba ya to ankomodie no so fefefe.
Oh, Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, enough to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are, you're my everything. Say, I call you Zion. You're my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my banner. I call you Rapha.
This is special. You're listening to Bamaso Ajin Kese. Special. You're listening to Bamaso Ajin Kese. This is special. You're listening to Bamaso Ajin Kese. to Bameso Ajinkese.
Yo, welcome back. Na yenke kutie nyum baako na ohwe baabi a yedru sam pempensu a yedru ya. Osenke ne kra ne ye ba. Enka yenhye danka. Nsem bia kese ne mum na osenka enwum a ebehye yenden, behye yenkuna ye be me hunu say yes. We've made this we've made it to this far. Not just by our own actions or what have you. No. But something bigger, something superior is being behind us. Anna a dear drew some pempensway. Inti na osenke nanon ke bakra na said me kai no ka itimi huye hunyum sa kenya ye ho ase ye my ho warm up said ye Australia for edi wo mo de no na nka yenso ye my ho warm up ne yenso ye de ide be yenso ye de akwa akopie new year no kama but whichever way said ba mo aswate no etri na nyante ya eche no enya eche no so ade biara da nti ye beguswa ne ya de be na ya bonkomo efa ye my Ghana ho ya ankase ya brabo mu ya bo ho nkomo me say afi 2020 year under review ho nkomo ane ye bebo no ene of all the things that happened this year no I would say it's one of the years that yenya hasi ye kind of hang parliament yenya bibisa ewo ye my Ghana mu ebin sense that this time around yenya bibisa we are all looking forward to say ebeboa oman no ama at least for once no say I of atwum eka no when member of parliament go ewo omukọ parliament some people may choose to call it the August House. When they go there now, they will be thinking of Ghana in particular and not just their political parties. One other thing Bombardier ekanye and say ebeboa pa ama absenteeism ya na ekoso bebre ewo ye parliament no so what is and say when there is an issue to be voted on let's say all side anko kese a let's say mohwan dey be mohu akire mo which I say and also there are some setbacks kakra there be ewo ho. I mean, are you going there just to vote because you want to support your party, or you are going there to vote just because you think in your deep thinking you realize whatever is going to happen no it will be for the greater good of the nation, not just going to stop absenteeism and here no it should be able to help our member of parliament to be able to reason beyond the smaller group they belong to, which we call the political party. To abe you can say enipa be 6.7 million and to aba ema man penny sisi ana 6 point I'm here figures no hasi na men kan jam so 6.2 say Urajon Dramani Muhammad yen say okay I'm here 6.1 man penny the from hasi the can say 6.7 ntino man penny 6.1 or 6.2 itino ohwemu a enye 6.7 ni nyina ana obese they support the NPP ana enye 6.2 ni nyina ene support NDC. Let's just say there is something bigger than the NDC or the NPP. Intinya santi ase no intino we would wish say a member of parliament in the very moment they step in the house they know they are there for Ghana and not just their party. If we are to have that in this parliament yebi wuramu sisi ana enka ebekuyi ebe de kama ama o my Ghana mahunu se eye formina MP or independent no mahunu se o say or make some fresh demands making kan kakra ewa ha sei say eno so abeye ade kese a akoso ewo o my Ghana mu during this election landmark kese pa asi ewo ye my Ghana was say Member of Parliament-elect for Formina constituency Andrews Amoakun Esiama has called for the resignation of the entire called for the resignation of the entire constituency executives of the New Patriotic Party. The call for the entire Fomena constituency executive to resign, according to the MP-elect, falls in line with his laid down conditions to determine whether to rejoin the party or otherwise. The development puts the fate of the NPP to become the majority in parliament on the balance, as the independent MP-elect intensifies demands before crossing carpet to the NPP in parliament. The latest condition is for the dissolution of the entire executives, as he maintains the current crop of NPP executives in Fomena are corrupt, incompetent, and I will not be able to work with such executives. Speaking on Akuma FM's morning show, Ghana Akuma, on Thursday, 31st December, special aide to the MP-elect, Sect Udru, described the current executives in Fomena as failures, as he explained that the executives have made it clear to us that they cannot work with lawyer Esiama even if he crosses carpet to the NPP. Therefore, we have advised ourselves that it is likely the executives might sabotage us. This is why we are calling for the resignation as part of our condition to rejoin the party and make it the majority in parliament. This call comes at the back of the resignation of the constituency chairman Akwesi Inti Asamoah on health grounds. However, the NP-elect is of the view that the resignation of the constituency chairman is not enough. The entire executives who fill the party must resign, else our decision to cross carpet will be withheld. Meanwhile, Fomena constituency secretary Osei Mensah, who was fingered as one of the executives to resign, refuted the claims of the NP-elect. As it stands, we, the party executive, do not recognize the MP-elect as one of us because, according to the party's constitution, when one goes independent, he or she ceases to be part of the great NPP. So we will treat his claim with the contempt it deserves. Let's just say, Asemno, emu ayedin, anase emu eba bayedin kesiye pa na se de nyina ni tua no ye parliament no se de me kan hang no 137 emsem ni bi ebe kwa kowie court de all right se ne hoho die no ene dan so me kenkan say on the 4th o mefre asem no na o ma hwe se owura Peter Amewu Emra Kwanso no yebetumi aswen in as the MP for a hohoi hohoi himfa say so whatever hey hohoi ho no intino that is ensem ni bebre parliamentary resource no bi enso be kwa akopie ebe kwa akopie court and Supreme Court there, but I think say court nkuma ni bi bekeka ho asema maye na mom pemu na de ende Supreme Court na na be de be ebeka sa asem no kama de be ede amaye enti se de nyina ni tua no 137 holding all other things constant 137 na enumu na onua ba ko esiama oko independent or MPP, no support to MPP. In fact, no in our parliament on the ticket of the NPP. And why they be or call independent due to one or two things that happened. Now, a brand here you call independent, you know. Say the crew mafo no formula for no feeling pa omo ya dano. Irrespective of Sebia or no original NPP. Amanyoku na nemu nasifo nyina wo mu feel no enti no enye se akoye se emrantie bi a wo mu support Jose Mourinho not because say wo team bi o na emom Jose Mourinho na wo ye de be wo mu feel no enti so Jose Mourinho ene ye wo eko head Arsenal na se Tottenham sisi kura ya se de enim ya wo medi Jose echi saa pepepe ene ye Fomena papai enti amanfo bi anhwe party no da bi o ma anhwe party no wo mo hwe papa na dwuma a wo ye ne modemo ana ɔmayɛ deɛ bɛyɛ ɔmadi n'akyi akɔ independent na yɛto aba no wie na yɛn nyinaa ni tua akɔyɛ 137 obiara nso pɛ majority ɛwɔ parliament hɔ obiara pɛ majority hɔ na mpɛ obiara pɛ nti papa yi sɛdeɛ amanfoɔ ka wɔ kasa fidie so no na they were looking forward to say kingmaker obi play major role ɛne abe wa uti abe na n'ani abere paa sɛ papa ways wɔtoto nanamu yi a ɔbɛyɛ champion paa ɛwɔ this republic a yɛwɔ mu sisi yi na as part of conditions a papa yi pɛ sɛ MPP for MT ansa na wɔtumi across carpet akɔka wɔn ho na ɔyɛ independent cross carpet akɔka wɔn ho na ɔmayɛ majority no baako ɛne sɛ Formina honum constituency honum no executives na ɛwɔ hɔ no nyinaa for MPP no wɔn nyinaa nyɛ deɛ bɛ and resign adeɛ no nyinaa ne sɛ wɔse wɔn nyinaa yɛ deɛ bɛ corrupt paa wɔn nyinaa ɛnyɛ deɛ bɛ and resign asɛm wei deɛ yɛka ne sɛ wɔso wɔn resign yi wɔso wɔn resign deɛ ɛneɛ saa decision no wɔn bɛ withhold saa decision no ɛyɛ asɛm kɛseɛ paa na ɛyɛ constituency secretary a ɔwɔ hɔ no wɔ se yɛ mmra no kyerɛ sɛ wokɔ independent a wonka MPP ho bi wonka ho bi nti saa asɛm no papa no ka no deɛ wonya aka koraa wonya aka na menim sɛ na ado bɛgye atom asɛm a secretary mɛma no abɛtu so aka kan a menim sɛ ma mpani bɛgye atom saa because sɛdeɛ tie biara no sɛ wohwɛ sɛ yɛ amanyo so sɛ deɛ esi kɔ no deɛ a nanka wɔn bɛhia sɛ papa no bɛyɛ deɛ ɛbɛ cross carpet but whichever way it is sɛ papa no cross carpet mpo ɛkɔ hɔ nom a sɛdeɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛni tua no ɛyɛ very close nti no ɛbɛma nneɛma ayɛ keenly contested in our parliament if they choose to think of our nation very, very well. Nti asɛm yi a papa yi ɛde aba ɛno no say no sɛdeɛ ɛnuanom bi kan no wɔn sɛ ni position na ɔwɔ koraa no sɛ wɔyɛ aboro yɛ ma mpanin so because wotumi make a huge demand say the whole constituency executives no nyinaa ɛnyɛ dɛbɛ resign a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ asɛm kɛseɛ paa asɛm kɛseɛ paa ana papa yi ɛpɛ sɛ wɔde ba no wɔse sɛ wɔn anya ntomu a la ilala ɛnyɛ adeɛ a wɔyɛ deɛ bɛyɛ wɔ cross carpet da ɛneɛ sɛ mo sɛ mo mmra ne sɛ sɛ obi efiri mu ɛkɔ independent a ɔnyɛ member of the party a ɛneɛ ɔno nso bɛfa ne saa sɛ man resign deɛ a ɛneɛ ɔno nso ɛbɛfa ne saa asɛm kɛseɛ baako a abɛtɔ ɛhɔ ɛno no me say sɛdeɛ yɛwɔ fa kofitwu mbarima ɛka yɛ no sɛ afiwe elections no in fact sensational kɛseɛ pa ɛyɛ de na yɛ no kwasɛm so sɛ wohwɛ sɛdeɛ elections no esi kɔɔyɛ results no esi akɔ na utimi hu ne sɛ emu ɔdɛ asɛm baako sɛdeɛ na me kyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ reverse ɛbɛbɛm forward nso bɛbɛm ɛne sɛ wohwɛ mu wohwɛ nsɛnniani paa wohwɛ nsɛnniani a ɛne yɛbɛka ne sɛ ɛyɛ the incumbent wakɔ reverse ɛwɔ saa elections wei mu wakɔ reverse ɛsan sɛdeɛ ne yɛma mpani na ɔwɔ confidence na wotumi ka sɛ owura John Dramani Mahama ne campaign no atɔ nsuom kyɛ sɛ afɔ ayasa anoma ne ntaban ayɛ dɛ bɛ afɔ no ɛbɛyɛ dɛ no watu ɛbɛyɛ den paa enti ne yɛma mpani ɔtumi ka ɔsɛ campaign ayɛ dɛ bɛ atɔ nsuom enti looking at how things they were looking at things no they were foreseeing say enkom bɔ modern asen said the omusi ye de be esi bɔ modern amane saa enti uhwemu a reverse aye de be abam edi enti na ma saa reverse no eye de be ebaaye edi ebe enti ena ma saa reverse we eye de be ebaaye ya na amanfo ka say in 2016 elections no ya man penny the gap that he got no 1 million votes and over no afi ankɔ ne saa sɛdeɛ agya mensa ɛka no wɔ sɛ ɔne yɛ out akai pa wɔkae ɔne short memory owura ɛwɔ free yankra ɔka sɛ wɔn yɛ voter register foforɔ paa deɛ a ɛne abatoɔ no la ɔnya deɛ ɔmɛ deɛ bɛ ebetumi win but win we say no akɔyɛ sɛ wakɔ boxing no wotumi hu sɛ yaboa mo anim nyinaa paapa ɛnso judges no enwuru no yɛ sɛ wayɛ deɛ bɛ na wɔn wa winie yabo deɛ wa win alright deɛ nanso wotumi hu sɛ owi deɛ mu no wagye blows papa em sɛ uncle body ɛpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ deɛ bɛ ɔkasa sɛ sɛ nti yɛma no kwan na onka bi ansa na ma yɛ deɛ bɛ matoa so uncle body o
yo hapa
yo ɛne kabi wate kabi
wabo man komo anti na ma favor bi abeta se kabi
good
wabo komo ankata wabo komo ankata ya mi se formula man yo nim kwa so no di agro no
ɔde ne di agro
nim kwa pa na
sao
di agro
sao
because if for party for ya na mo share careful mo okay so no kan group no hunti no onim because easy ni demand no kwa de me kwa nkisa me pa nkra nkisa
nga wa ka de na be kan ho
di be kan ho na kwa be do national because nkofo no treat man no bad enti no se mo treat me sa de na bisa ma mo tran wa say na me ni ekona me kon kwa me ni future enti holiday so clear mo fast but me am the national club ka ho am the national ina ba ka ho na year under review no me so no last year no no crowd e ba be wie na no ya na me hwehwe yi ti me show me Facebook
last year dey na okay
last year this year yeah say name free
okay
this year name free me pardon tema cross
okay
name free mo ya me treze last this year December ending na me hwehwe ya na social media me ko mo say ba bi se na fire service care si ho amount for the pint and sense you ni.
That's right.
You know, as you metro say me country be me country as a country be the country no e ja share fire service nyansuo enu but you call demonstration it nyansuo aye no ya no amana bro so hwegu enkofo so medica it the country no any country South Africa it me concept pa do ba here mama ye demonstration no ye nyansuo go police ka mu hwie tugu nkofo so but just no na pine amount for the fire service case wo mo se
na sa case na na no ya na si ya na say old case
no na no ya
okay
according to nkofo ko mo ayi se wo makola se kantamanto hoyi na no ibi omo kra so say fire service can be do no na isi no so obudu na isi na sa isi tutu abi na wo you know one place enye one incident in the doors incidents in the doors mine be cry there say no cry there to lead there meaning there but my chain already is so moka say be our boy ben pepe not the cause that me yere dokono it is school for no be mabrika na odi you so we not the school ba kure na da ko bi chain line no mo chain ade no odi ko anything ye man no odi fire service car no odi so na yere dokono akoton the me how many say ye no mano nka papa wo sa formula MP ke so timi dina no o hwe the conditions ni ye matro e bia we executives no constitution anka sakura be kam ho a yes me be kam ho a omo ma ebronya ko fu ya sikire ni ani bi No more the my
okay.
Entina man e dey brand no.
No problem.
Maybe yeah na e twa mu no dey to be frank. Ankoye na corona e dey no ho. But corona kwa dey kan na say kana ne ka bia na sometimes na na say no ho. Ade da kro nipa 1 week nipa wu stay kra bro sa ni total nipa no monya no Ghana ni nyina. E ka say corona na ye we corona na ye campaign ye hu ni ya omo na mu gidigidi ye campaign corona e bai apart from Accra kakra bi ni Kumasi kakra bi omo ye lockdown asa in corona aka ni na obi na adwuma enti no se ni papa mo kai unti no no ma o se ka hire nye na wonu se no Ghana na Africa ni opportunity enti no sa ade we bai na ya nye opportunity a ya dey bi se mu no. It's last year,
this year, open temp. Australia. So open temps are there, Australia. Why?
Me say Australia no more time as soon as you fine. Yes, for more. I say you do that.
But now, wait a quick one and sana yama bombard ya bem. I'm say me sure say ya o Spain ya o send sika ko Ghana kakra me boa. Maybe I'll use meaning so use mobile account CBA so app CB now use the send sika ko Ghana. Now for argument's sake, you find say be apps na yemiensa, right? And services na yemiensa. Ana minim say mo rate na say €1 you say
€1 no tap near 7.7 it go so 7 degree go so and rewire no so yes 7.79
okay all right intina ma musa wo say wo pese wo send sika ko Ghana sisi a so na say tap ne ye enfan say tap ne ye 7.1 so ana rewire no ye 7.3 right. Asoma bapa ne mu de he na be use
me no the be use me say me hwe tama edru because ebu ho we me train e was but we send there it take be 10 minutes ana tap no so send there within seconds na do
na ko
edru so problem dey it is anko banes one check sa no man aka se bia ne fo na ne dodo ni ti de fa ha go okay to keep better no
remitly no
remitly no almost for school from almost spiritual reasons almost you know yes we take this no money into consideration after what you so
I see now mo send wave wo
send wave ma no, but I mean send it bidder.
On send it bidder. So, oh, okay, all right. Now let's for argument's sake, yen use send wave near any tap. Ni na ye instant, right? Enti o call tap na 7.1, and now call send wave no 7.3. Emu dia he na obe use wo. Ni na ye instant.
So me no call instant na commission bi anim se ni na bi dia ka dia na use dia wosoro.
Obe use dia wosoro no.
Na fa dia wosoro.
I don't know use the Western.
Huh? The same way you see the Western say. Oh, say so far as say ye pan. And a pocrano, suitor a good. And you know, members of the African. Diano, Oliver Case, Pemo. And you know. No, kakra bia so say ekomon eko nim kakra ka na ekoso
and na be use as well. Okay, yo ango wedi e be do asita hono me wate ye be sa ba so why
me baba man me sa o ayi ba ko na ndiro sa money ina ye send no scan ye send this only ono mo bia ni contact ka ni pa no send ya e bi o su promo na o mama ni bina so when because me tell mo say be a set tap no do say GT1 mo no mo ye 100 be a 50 we su na ya
Aquantifo be yet then there. Oh, yeah, on once our bashing Aquantifo, now they are redeeming £5. Why? Aquantifo, and one Aquantifo.
Aquantifo, no, na.
Any code, no. Ain't no.
There be but
tap.
Okay.
Tap. Aquantifo, and one, now they are redeeming £5. No, why? I'm holding €5. Why? It doesn't really matter. Either small or capital. Why?
Because
Nah, Refi. Okay, all right then. No one saw over back 24 na shim and one sabe can 5 no. Why? Okay, all right, Uncle Boydie. Yeah. And one, do I say also over 7.3 no 7.1. Why? What do you know, Craig? You, my bombardier, Quabe. Now bombardier, and Sonia de and Kirby. Bombardier, Bombardier Timinga. Oh, say Bombardier, one Tim and Cadia, and yeah, Akuti Brofo, the family man. The man soon to have a football team. Yaman Aquabe, now on also Enkabi and there. Akuti Brofo.
I was on phone here.
I was on for me, I mean, say what I just say. And yes, it's Akuti Brofo, and now when they announce the son.
I didn't say any ideal.
Maybe call me who Akuti Brofo, and I'm the best row. I just say. Okay. Intiano, yeah, no, son. Not important to say.
Oba dia daroma na nanom abosom obretu asoberima adaroma iti boni bia ni makwem.
Thank you.
Thank you. Down once it also head down iti
see
boni bia ni yakwem.
What's it bobo nkrofo na omunti woda ho ti ase na bobo mu din no
ahohom no
bobo mu da honhom
obretu buso
obretu na
obretu
no to me be no
tumi a obo ade twedi amponko ame ade adom ani bi ni se yarisa ohia bambo se obi bi ayira bibi pa ehia ayira na opese okohwehwe mawo obetumi akohwehwe abrewo ti ebi a periperi yo bi antwato so bi aba beto so oyi wanu a enje enti pese oma anokreda edi so a obetumi aboa ama enukre adaibi na ebi ase nipa bone afu bi cause wi ase ayewe e papa ni o bone ti bi obi ojo ho bone e kura ho adwun bone bi ana ase opese odi wewu ana odi wunya no timi ekoko sre bambo timi masa nipa bone efo na adwun bi ana ni bi ana ohun kura ohun ana adwun bone akanitim sa enti obretu na so kwame
obretu asa ni sa bosumo hefa no ya na voter na
absukubi so mipom papa odi we nye radio so odi
enye radio so say adam mo penipa
da bi ye we ni awakwa mama ye adbo se mi kokosre kwai na
okay all right on the bosom ba fa so
ye radio media advert what we no zia papa mama committee o se mi kopacha opa
enti sa bosom ya okay no wo so sa wade yira otimi kono ho
ai se obi bi ayira na se opese ye hwehwe ma wa na se oboama saka wadia onka se ye nkumo kronfo no ana ne wafa no ani de nka se why we bi na ayira no yo timi akọhwehwe ebrewo
I see
na meka nyese ni gidio nyese o ya kinkan na meka
wow evidence
na ama wa akọhwehwe abre ni pen iti enye wenye belief we knowing
okay I see na enti obosom no so ho enye bia ede case ya akɔwie Supreme Court yi ɛkɔ no hono ma wɔn betumi afinish ne quick ama ya na
ne deɛ mentimi nkyerɛ agye ɔwɔ a nipa ni adeɛ ne hia no no atutu anamɔ no ɔkɔ busumfie a mamrɛ wɔ hɔ biara no ɛfisɛ sɛnea wo kɛ papa nyɛ easy saa sɛ wo bibia yera menim wo commitment menim ɛna me kan sɛ wo bibia yera no wokɔ ɛde wasɛm kɔdaa na ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔsɔre ya na wayɛ ama wo nyɛ sɛ ɔsɔre ya wode wasɛm akɔdaa na wahyɛ wo bɔ sɛ bia wohu bibia sɛ na woba bɛyɛ na no ano daabi yɛnananom ɛwɔ adeɛ bi a masa sua wɔ ho ne sɛ it's papa etua papa like ɛna sɛbe wonyɛ wosɛ ɛfata sɛ nipa eku ne homa sɛ sɛnea yɛ ne yɛ ka sɛ ɔman yɛku yɛ homa ɔman bi so a yɛsɛ ɔman we there is waste of time and energy sɛ woku homa ɔman and not that just because they don't acknowledge your effort and as a nipa ni kind heart enti yɛbɛdi kan wo akoma mi yɛhwɛ sɛ woyɛ obi a ɛwɔ sɛ mesɛ ɔsɛ ne mmerɛ na daagye ɛboa wo ana wosɛ fata ɛmboa ma menka ne saa sɛ wahu wakɔ ɔbusumfie na wode wasɛm akɔdaa no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔno so ɛhwɛ sɛ papa smiley woyɛ obi a wosɛ ɛfata ɛmboa ana nti ɛkwan bɛn so de bɛtumi aprobu saa honhom na saa suban no ɛwɔ mu ɛne deɛ ɛka ɔno nko a ɛnenim me deɛ menim ɛkwan ɔfa so a ɔprobu yɛ nti ɛne deɛ ɔmo nim ɛnanom nim wɔn kwan ɔmo fa so ɛde hwɛ sɛ
ɛyɛ adwuma no
nyinaa
nyinaa
wo asɛm abɛda no wo sɛ ɛfata ɛmboa na ɛbɛtumi aku yɛn ho ama wo anaa ɛne nti na yɛn nananom kyerɛ yɛn papayɔ nti na wɔ sɛ wowɔ hɔ a woyɛ papa ɔmo deɛ nananom nim akɔ ɛsiane sɛ ebia nipa bi a wɔhu wɔ kwan nso a ohia mboa no bia wobosom bia na honhom bi a ɔbɔ wo ban anaasɛ wahu bibi wɔ wakwan mu bibi bɔne bi ɛba wɔ akwan mu a wɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ dɛn oyi firi wɔ akwan mu nanso ɔsɔ wɔahwɛ sɛ wosɛ fata anaa nti bia wonam kɔ ho wahu akokoro bi na ɔtumi ayɛ sɛ ɔpagya ne nneɛma na ɔkura n'ade so a na papa smale wo so wabɛti aberante a wowɔ ahɔnden na wanam watwa papa no ho akokora no ho bibia nka wakoma sɛ akokora ɔbrɛ akora ma memboa ɛhe na wɔkɔ fa wade so ma me ma memboa nti saa papa no a wayɛ aboa saa akokora no na wɔhu sɛ me nanai wowɔ akoma pa woboa nipa na afei ɔno so ayɛ dɛn waboa ayi saa ma ne na firi wakwam nti yɛda nanom ɛhohom no wɔ kwan bebree a ɔmo probo nti na medeɛ bibia sɛ papayɔ wobɛtumi ayɛ papa yɛ de ɛyɛ adeɛ na woyɛ papa ma nipa akono mɛhwɛ sɛ nipa no ɛtua wo ka wo dabi woyɛ papa ɛsan sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ woyɛ papa nti neɛ nananom mebɛn wɔn a mehu nneɛma nyinaa nti suba ɛyɛ nneɛma a papa it's very interesting our spirituality is very rich you don't need to be assured of heaven
ɔsɛ ɔbosomfo ɔsɛ nti sɛ deɛ wosi kane no ɔbosomfo obire tu nsa na aka no meboa
obire tu
ɔka ho bi ana ɛfiri 1st January saa bɛfi 31st ɔka ho bi na ama ɔte ase nyɛ saa okay ana ɔsɛ baako no ɔbosom baako no so yɛfrɛ ne sɛ
asuo kwame
ɔno nso di ne ho adanseɛ kakra ɔno nso deɛ na ɔyɛ
nneɛma ka ne nyinaa ɛnyɛ different bia
ɔno nso papɛɛpɛ
saa nti ɛna menim sɛ ɔmodi akotene ɛwɔ mabrabɔ na mentimi nka sɛ wei na ɛyɛ wei na wei na ɛyɛ nanso metumi mete sɛ wɔn ka me ho
nti ɛyɛ a wogu nsam wɔ mo anaasɛ deɛ
ɛtɔ da megu nsa
na wabɔ mu din
baanyɛ sɛ bia megu nsa baɛ bia sɛ biribi hia me ana mewɔ asɛm bia ɛnde sɛ nyɛ nsa koa wosa nsuo wɔkora ɔtumi sa nsuo kora na mede gu fam na meka ma asɛm a ɛno ano no
saa na deɛ wopɛ na wo nsa aka
saa Sir.
But my testimony, and then your testimony day. Which my testimony?
Oh, and yeah, the dorsal, a dorsal.
Back up.
We make a can is an eyes and yeah, me campaign and a advertisement.
Don't you want to promote African spirituality?
No, I think so. Near my so far, Papa, and it's say near OT 80, but say be America say my say just to be somebody may think I'm just out waiting. And I say me and American say on me can be say it's not believable. Because whatever I'm going to tell you, somebody may be compelled to believe me. But you need to know, you need to feel it. That is the difference of what I've seen. And I don't want to put something out there for someone to try to believe what I'm saying. And even if I say the crowd now, we can say, oh, boy, and all that. But in America, with them or no, you need to really know. You have to have experience.
Okay.
Share your experience.
Okay.
And then, and I believe also strongly say there are means and ways that would get you there. Because may say, that was the reason why I got there.
Okay.
So you need to find yourself in a certain situation that I don't know, but what if it's bound to happen now? It clicks, it comes into your heart, your mind, and then you embark on that journey and you see things for yourself.
Okay.
Not that you listen to someone or believe in something.
Okay. All right then. I was on phone. Thank you very much.
So if you are musuna say Bama so afia ye ba be rem na say ye benya sponsor bi na say obi opeso so ye chi e wa 24 radio ma ye su yetimi e bubu ni na say ye bubu ndem bia so a then we can take that as a session, a complete session, and then also enlighten and share more.
All right then.
Yeah
bedwen ho. Why? Yeah bedwen ho.
Mate.
Any the year under review kakra wo ka no ka na yenko ye wo fa ne bombardier ne ahofe patri so why
okay papa o de ma me fancy am say ma nya brubu kakra bia so ma nuanom enteki we na fi magina so
mate ene ye be ba so de wa ka no kra do so wate o bretu ene esu kwame o se o maboa no yo bombardier ho
Papa.
Na impom.
Bebre na waya mama fimu. Me asida ye wodia. Bebre na waya mama fimu. Dade nyami asidanka wudi. Bebre na waya mama fimu. Bebre na waya mama fimu. Dade asidanka wudinda. Samikaya dunia doya. Waya ma papa smali. Mira yeswe, meet me that was in you. Obaba pane usha supanti na mida suti asia. NS audacity asia na samsa sedanka udi dada misi. Bre na waya mama pimu mitime you ayeda. Papa.
Yo. Na say dia o do dia be no be kanta obosonfo dia na enya obretu ne esio kwame eye Yesu na waya ma onyasa.
Papa, okay, because Hebrews, Hebrews, okay, Hebrew na tiba kuchichemu bako na. God in time past, no. At so many times and so many places, no. He spoke to our ancestors, but now He has spoken through the Son that He loves, and through that Son that we have redemption and forgiveness of sins.
Okay.
The Son is God. Today, you, oh God, you are on your throne, you sit forever and ever. Ain't you know? Na obia sum de osum. O se nene de wakasa fe ready Yesu Kristo. So no kwanin ko min ko ja.
Am say mama de o correct kakra nka be boaye. Correct kakra bi ka ho.
Embassy ni na so papa how back of desert and so be and to rebels no mbesiawo enti we no etia wa se de miss money no what asafo BH78 na fie was etia wa enti no I don't need to talk much about this from that CP.
All right then, thank you. Yo, and yanko anymore. Why? family base no near more famra.
Mami 5 na say enipa doso year of review no nsem wom. Papa mami sha say me che na me che me nua ba Patricia Ganza sisi oba be kan ho no. O se me bona langa won se nkofo enye hwe.
Eden account min kan ye no. Nkofo ye dey.
Say Opegana Jollof you know wow pese na say Ghana Jollof utin sponsor dia okay ntimi nwa ba no me na hotel farm so me bona langard na ma say you know langard one mo akra no obedi agra nti obi afan fam so na me amazing no opese o fa ekwan no ko Patricia Republica
is it because I say una aye pimp na na say dey
ebi enye dabi minya ba de den na wo ye pimp me pimpim no o ye minya ba
na wo si emfa so okwan be so
ale wo fan kwanchen ekwan ni Yesu ni okwan mi na me okwan no nti wo pa say o pa fan chen say o go be fa na me no na bi you know minya be ma no me na akonta sekan no na minya ba de me ko bo asafo say de na no wo ko Ghana wo ko asafo what is that? We didn't huni.
Okay.
Yeah, go home by.
I see. Yo, yati. Yanko anyway. Why? Ode yanko anyway na. Yanko anyway.
Over list no. Over list no. Me na me list na ma. Just a 2% shareholder of Ajapadi no. Wa shareholder one. Akaba. Unya shareholder member. San ope. Na. Papa.
Koso.
Review. Year 2020, you shall see Wednesday, January 1st, 2020, and they share year nasi. Wednesday, a quarter, and they share year nasi. And a year no papa, a year young cassa, in your bema penny, a year Bawumia on the tea, Afenano. Now, only a Christopher share a costume 31st December 19, and on the call breakthrough for 2020. No, or Nick Kaneshi president for the costume year. Now, some Kenya said, oh, Ghana, in a bako or ma bako. I won't say what tribes, your ethnic groups, your 52 languages, Nisrinano, your man bakwa, yemfa or dog, and the crow ye, any of Sunjay and Entina, and only as sama ye vice president, or for vice president, Mr. Digital or South ye, Teddy Biana, yes, our friend say the IGP of Ghana citizen, in question of the Maya, Yadisha, and they say, or say Ghana for you say bako tribalism, ethnocentrism, social you can say sensationalism, nationalism, and be free here, regionalism, and away anyway, be a man when worry, and away wine in and papa one republic under God and a yes. And he and a fantastic papa and free honor. Sad and one a president a year Akufado on also Debbie on also Bekabi into on also or could be a friend of essence can say a global economic forum be no moving pick say I'm paying for them type of moving pick and a man be created at what dance say moving pick on and panel I'm say high density orthopedic and he or corner so as some kind of say papa or say or per reggae artist be papa Samunima Nanado so per reggae. Now one of the favorite musicians no and you'll be said Peter McIntosh different Peter Tosh no was in back and the pie. Doesn't matter where you come from, as long you are a black man, you are an African. Okay, we see. Etido, and then a new man or pay adentia, or seeing ye before Ocean Hunam, nay to Tumqua and found so free India, or Caribbean, and Papa. Yeah, or my qua, just say we are. Can just say how no Papa to Musana or test the waters for a year of return, so that's here. Enti papa me waso de
o waso pa o de ni tie
enti no onunyamfo satan papa no onyam honorable Amidu onyam friend no mother serpent of corruption na enyam mu na Amidu afna na as a prophet no na oji nkwankyere no efi bibia oji nkwankyere no te hono na bibia yekune yanti sa freezing crowd. Eti nanado nso be share in crime say yenyina hu say before we bibini we yi o menka say we there or ye bibini of Caribbean or ye bibini of India or ye bibini of Africa they be as long as you're a black man or you're an African and what the share say papa no more Jesus miss make be I was there be nanado ntimi kasa ba we ntimi kasa mem jeje kofanko ochoko bela mitimi kabi and also so no so the free 31st December movement no and on the new year no na some can say share and then focus on the JJ me within me kunko for na they don't speak in the context of the facts at that time no anyam na make say JJ let the blood flow o man for ya in pokoku ba kokra kan and then kokuba ko dey ready to di matem de bia no okra kan o say JJ let the blood flow na blood flow papa e ya ponchi moja ana nentwe moja any pay moja ya me de eja abrantie mbesi so aja edwan gari kwan na medie me ko nyina inkase go kase na kreda dawma ene kakra wareja me ko se edwan na obetua enti enye sem yana me so se jeje me ko tu William Akufado so that say 1978 and 79 no na ma beyiku mo na muka se no ma na ekoso a FIFA time from National Liberation Movement from 1969 and this is now a quarter about and a Progress a party day PPA we near Buziani William Akufado ne papa every day and I say no me course on IK champion so by year from 72 78 to 78 and Akufado to be two no ada Akufado ye William Akufado so be two IK champion and I so me be mo and I remember Liman so by year quarter about 79 80 81 and I me be two no me ana pumadi mo am say let the blood flow 80 speak in that context say enyam na meka bibi e wo mu say maye bi de nenso no say mo boss bo a mo sa generation e wo sa ho ni na say ye nyina na ye say mo Yesu asenye mu it say former president say head of state say free fair wu that's me shooting IK champion say enyam nko na mo nto bo mo no wo mo Ghana that time ye kwa na enyam wo ye 2 years or 3 years later na ye be we ntie de hu bi papa no nyina say o mka select the flow and the JJ Zoro and some of the share January 1st 2020 no the share no papa ye call ya na Mahama so make bi was fair
papa I got 2 minutes why
maybe 2 minutes no say ye me kwasa aba
me kwasa aba
na bita ye na be kwasa aba sa na ebi no mo yire eta ye ye be kwasa aba bi and papa enti me bomb penifo no mu hia nti joma ma me bo wi na se no ano no ha eti joma so se da bi o to nwan hu se every tama eya Akufo de be president ebisi sambe ohun se civil society organizations omunka president one sem banu mo ohun se onu kwa de obaswa and as in this for obaswa na ye kan wasam it was civil society organizations for no the likes of the Peace Council, the likes of Let My Vote Count, Occupy Ghana, no someone say, some year, must scale no, and quite say, Obia Ubu Ateno, scale no intimate equal. On simple pendulum, a strangle called left and about right now, because I name who says the wood chat, a contomana for one side that, as Anna Debbie, and Chaye, into another message, Papa, or DBA, a year 1st January 2020, no, I know. I just say, Hono, me pause, now my yanum so a baby. My question, you know, commuting somewhere in Mopo, and me the Hana, me tea, if you and mobile board.
You
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Any answer about Patricia, so near my own family. If I can say we pay, now I call Patricia as well. Over. Aquabo.
Oh, me Joshua Blue.
Good.
Prosperous, healthy 2021 to all of you in advance.
Good.
In advance. We shall be a column penny for I will be saying shall be
Obia Joseph Wafa.
Very well.
Now,
Matissa will seen that I will bow and
a baby crowd, yes, no, you cry to talk to baby. So,
yeah, every hour, I'm say very cold.
I don't say, offer. Said, yeah, oh, a yaba, oh. Now on the more Uncle Shefugu, me boy, so in Shefugu, and I won't chase you to me boy.
Yeah,
we shall tarry and from my day. FM, and I say you dress accordingly, me boy. And your hands, so I want to buy a dress accordingly. One dress accordingly now, I any BB for and yeah, I will do one more Umuayo, yeah, intino Bibiano. A owner was away there, why just told we dress accordingly. Why? We dress accordingly, come up. You offer I feel a year 2020 year review year no kakra, right? Na the car a year and fatten home on say car etimi call reverse and etimi call forward in so meboa. Sometimes car bu ho no ma baby a wo hye no before I will betimi call forward and I also call reverse and san why there be call forward. So if I nim car can meboa.
Kakra, yeah. Oh, your papa is so.
Okay. Enti no said the tibia no nim say baby wo honom a baby kura wo honom a e wo say o reverse parking. Ati ase. Wontimi mfu anim nkɔhye honom e wo say odo to ba. Ohu. Odo to hye ho wi a na odo anim aye de be. Akɔ anim. Sa. Enti ye de car ye mfato ho afi no ye fa ne say ye car na ne ye hwie. He fa ne ye call reverse e wa afi ni mu. E di enti ne ye call reverse na ye pese ye park. In fact, so you are driving with Kurumha, you see, you don't reverse more than necessary. So, reverse if you want to make now the Akusi main road and no police chiwa 6 points. So what I say, and you be help into a year under review, a him and your call forward. A him fan I reverse, yeah, dear baby, reverse bemuno. Do we have particular reason as to why we went in that reverse? And I say, yeah, I'm planning a year and your calls are reverse into the whole year. And year review as to where we went forward and where we went to reverse. Why? Offer.
Well, as I'm with the 8 year, me who this year, they say, a very eventful in the sense, they say, COVID-19, I take over center state over BBR or every part of our life. COVID-19, baby, I be COVID, so I'm lockdown, so be shutdown of our national borders. Ghana has said it got to a point from March 28th, they had to land and air borders, and then 1st of April, 2nd April. Now international flights, and I shut down. And then we had lockdown. Lockdown at the NMPC, Mekai, and maybe a brand TV, not one number. During the lockdown period, no one number. Tishi, that was number 4. Okofala Boni heading towards the circle. So you have phone police Robusan say I didn't know lockdown or see Okoto the phone charger. In fact, police for the about to Jan to so on sign call. There were other events boy we should also call a girlfriend. Just say and send baby yaka say lockdown. It drew baby not just say a buying so chair Adriani ama the down and out people, poor people. Reverse and say, Wokaya Mekan already so. Baby to say Kumasi, dear no, almost check Adriani, not before I walk Asokwa, which is a bad situation. Asokwa, and you're down and out. That's a very prime area, middle class area. There was no social distancing. But in all, the COVID-19 was center stage in every part of our life. In fact, international flights required an annual 1st of September, and Crawford to be quite trouble to buy or mine. Yariano, Sabi, Nipper P. Free Mo, a coy. Ama Titu, Ghana had it, Obiti said, JJ Rollins or Papa Penuma, so near, just a word due mind swatch or no cry, what the forms to see in seeing ye. Say John, and other and for government ministers, they were I most of them are medical doctors, and you probably be and a car, see a boy who body, a boy who buy that doesn't tiasi, yummy, a humobro. Sana made me who know, just say. Yariano was center stage in every part of our life. The way I made me feel. Okay.
Yo. Ofa, you better ask na apart from Yariano, a him fan out here, you timi call anymore, and also you bet me a boy and one basso kakra.
Yeah, my idea said. Semi can you marry Modia? Send the near men to 2 years. So I be to say, Emra, Sabain Semra, Yaria Ba, our do's and don'ts, young farmers and Catayani. I just say any parent Pia as ordained. Any part of you cram no more need ever pim neck cram in Okasa. Nipa be organa ha, one tea Mocasa, reduce once there be coronavirus be any hope, Yabuche Yari. And yet, as I say to me, a body room, as I say, and Yabuche Yari, a view be as Ghana have been. Now, near acquired the fast boy who buy young Korean, young share masking. na yɛnni aduane a ɛbɛma yɛ abuilde adeɛ a yɛfrɛ no immune system no na onyankopɔn bɔɔ nipa no wɔbɔ asogyafoɔ bi atie mu sogyafoɔ no na ɛwɔ yɛ mu te sɛ yareɛ biara pɛ sɛ ɛba bɔde no mu a na sɛ ɔsogyafoɔ no wɔn ho ɔden a ɛtumi wadi off saa a foreign material na ɛpɛ sɛ attack bɔde no ɛna yɛfrɛ no immune system nti ɛhɔ no sei no sɛ sɛ aban agencies a wɔn bɔ dawuro ma nkurɔfoɔ ɛte aban dwumadi ase na aban no deɛ wɔbɛyɛ no deɛ but nipa dodoɔ no ɛnyi ntum sɛ covering ɛnna nipa bebree na nkran kurom ha wɔn nhyɛ mask no nti wɔn yareɛ nso ɛda ho wɔ hɔ ɛnkɔɔɛ nti ɛhɔ no mefi sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ yɛmia yɛn na yɛgye tom yɛbɔ yɛn ho bɔden sɛ de bɛyɛ nipa dodoɔ ɛnkɔte yareɛ no bi because wɔn te kɔ ebi kɔte wɔn a me a me meeting baby a me do ne bi aba bɛsa me na me nyɛ
sɛ ɔfa sɛdeɛ woka ne no sɛ wodi kan ka reverse deɛ baako wote aseɛ na me pɛ forward deɛ nti wo ha afi we yankɔ forward wɔ baabi mu nyɛ saa
me forward deɛ yɛ bi yɛ nneɛma no nyinaa yɛ reverse deɛ nti yɛ kɔ forward deɛ a sɛ sɛ yɛkɔ ne yɛ no obiara mu move forward ayi biara wɔ because nneɛma ato si no Ghana ha na dɔɔso paa almost biara mu yɛato si biara mu nti ɛsɛ sɛ yɛ aban no ne nipa no ɛti yɛ nyinaa yɛbɔ yɛ ho mmɔden na yɛkɔ yɛ ne bebrebe kyɛn deɛ yɛyɛ no na ɛyɛ de saa no a ɛde ahotɔ ne nkɔsoɔ ɛbɛbrɛ yɛ nyinaa we shall all see the positive effects yɛ nyinaa yɛdi tom na yɛyɛ adeɛ yɛdi mmara no so pɛpɛpɛ a bɔn sɛ dodoɔ no a ho bɛtɔ yɛ wofa ahotɔ no deɛ ɛnya mba nipa da ho ɛti ɛhia mu ne yɛnti aseɛ yɛyare sɛ nkɛ yɛyɛ nneɛma positive da nka ɛbɛ reduce those yareɛ no ne deficiencies in bebrebe nti we need to work on that yɛgye tom ne yɛkɔ yɛ more ɛkyɛ deɛ
ɛdeɛ so yo ɔfa kofi
very well
yɛbɛdo ase kan so deɛ ɛkɔ reverse bibra na engine no ɛbɔ ano no so ɔnam nkyerɛ no
ɛbɔ yɛha deɛ reverse no dɔɔso yɛnyi mmerɛ mu wohyɛ mmerɛ biara no a yɛnyi ntom so yɛnyi ntom we abuse everything we take biribiara for granted nti ɛha paa ɛyɛ problem.
Okay, all right then. Ofa Kofi, you better do ase. Na mo ahome so ho na eti onuanom so kakra. Why?
Thank you.
Yo. Okay. Ene yanko ahomfa Patrice we. Ahomfa Patrice kasa wi a achi aba owi a na agya mensa enso aba. Ahomfa Patrice empom ti say.
Nyame adomo na me de sisi na me join ni.
I see say no. Bomba de pese o kire say obi o pese o ba nchen bia no. Ono na ye Yesu Kristo nti no yemfa ne so
na me tie no
nti se no de dru no why but no de ye wusua wo 2020 the year review na ye wusua de be ye ka ho asem nti no wo hwa afiwe no ba bi a ye ka no ye call forward no na wa me yehu ba bi nso a ye call reverse no de nti ne ye call reverse no did we go more than enough reverse and I say just enough for what reason into your course are reverse no boy nkomo kakra na fe yenko ni afoforo so why
I bombarded the mefin or the meka jollof enti no de abaha kan say me try na area best jollof for Ghana na return best the best one of the best jollofs in Ghana
ewo tema
Ghana jollof fine tema ha
okay
so me try deliver catch no
but joint na my na class bi Ghana na omo ko bibi ne hefa tema fine fa
bombarded special I was is it I think Afariwa will say Michelle Campo area
restaurant mu ana say
to my extension
restaurant kesi ana say
to my extension
okay
what my extension
the be say un say restaurant kesi ana say o ye ni fie na amanfo
I delivery services
okay and ye be hwe no akoma ye wo fa ba ko why
Catch me so me try me dey.
Okay, all right then. Good one. No problem. We there jollof food dey ne bo nya dey. You be top be me asa. Ne bo nya dey.
Akrebia.
You any yanko anymore. Why? Yanko anim.
Asamuna. Yeah, because I'm thinking of it. I said the whole year and the COVID has taken over, you know. I mean, lesson learned. I think Sena Abrochi Matisse and Kolano Coco School online yeah there. I did a lot of myself. I did IT, my IT background, but me sure Ghana we are not good. We are not so good. In Kolano Krebufie, they don't know how to use the PCs. They know how to use the internet. It's like we are far back in time when it comes to internet. I don't know if say you bet me I share what that angle are because the world now is global and ICT IT is the age now. That's the word we always say. It is I say I'm at say I'll see a be or more I think by January. Me know kasa parents ni nyina wild. They are so worried because yare no aha na I say etikọ na ba bibi sisi a ewo mu ye ba soro bi. Na sisi a January almost an ebekwe. I mean, parents are so worried, and it should have been, or we should have been here, if really ICT was the age. In Colombia, ICT, I think for a very long time now, almost 5 years. I know a lot who are just loitering around. Almost skills, some of them might be losing it. Why are we not concentrating on those? And I think that's where Ghana will also move at least a bit ahead. And Kwale Kram possibly to create some kind of employment for them. And see, and our leadership, actually, I still have problem with us. The little basic things that would make us grow as a nation, we are still lacking them. Where the world is moving way ahead, and we seem not to be bothered. We seem not to be bothered. I don't know. See, I know for your news meeting, parents now is so worried. They don't care whether they repeat, and I second them. Because Akola 4, or say class 4, no, movie or mama come. Akola class 4, dear. I mean, how many of them are so sensible? Marks no measures no one yet. That. So I don't know. There's a problem there, but about online I'm sure say Anka Kolanankasa already is technically inclined with IT. Think any problem. The parents as well are being trained on training your crack Kolanankasa by training from school near. Don't we have IT from basics? Why are we not inculcating the IT from basics? We school in the university as well compare IT. Why 21st century? Why are we still here? I think lesson learned through COVID. COVID has taught a lot of us so many lessons. You see, even people are losing their jobs because they don't know, they don't have the IT skills. Because your virtual meeting now, you're falling apart. You don't know where to go to join and all that. And people are still losing their jobs. And where we are going now, I know in China somewhere, they don't even have physical jobs anymore. It's still online jobs and all. Most of the jobs have moved online because they are already IT prepared and ready for the pandemic here. If we cannot even move a step ahead, we cannot think through and Jojo and bring all this to bear in Ghana. Market times actually. See, I was just thinking, if you bet me anything, I don't know if Ministry of Education can really look into this and go back to the drawing board. I know they are doing so much, but I think nobody's looking this direction. It's like we are just zombies doing the normal, usual Ghanaian way of doing things. But we should really think a little. To just take a step back and just kind of put things together and make sure say some of these things are inculcated in the schools. I was say we have to get it. I don't know. I know they talk about it, but I don't know why up to now we're still lacking.
I see. Now,
I don't know. Just coming to think of.
What's the man okay as to say parents be percent on money repeat ya and how or more crano. And say, ya hasini, United Kingdom hasino. Emra enkrane ka yamse mra enkra no omka se mofra no mra school no se all parent se wa ma abofra na ma school ye be fine no so that say ye be fine no na enya bia Ghana no say oma shemra bi say wo no ya ka sen kra na mra school na wan fa kra na nko school a wo be fine wa na so be bi sa o sa.
Oh, no, because say most of it I think is a buy side no bet me nyankwala no, but private school there seriously. On the turn the school, the school fees, I buy in share any control on the so into no, I no cry it won't work. It is also on fan the ban and I think there's little a buy no can do.
Okay, all right then. Yo, say no, I can reverse so until he fa bibi to be no higher call forward the kakra. 2020.
Anything forward. So politicians not saying your man. So what's really positive?
It's a politician. Say any omunkwane a life. There are other areas of our lives that are boy.
Say I didn't know if like I say it works in chain. We're in chain here. We had a pulley and a pulley, and then there be one Ghana no.
That's
but
right.
if all chains are being broken now, where do we stand?
I see. Okay.
Where do we stand?
The politicians inside the honor break.
Oh, it's so broken. I heard the just say men go crash. It's so broken. It's so broken.
Sen ka obetima can say this year you call forward back home and afraid ya omokochro wasi so in fact
so omuna kra ana opposition ka say anko yi is like aye hu ne say it's positive but also kind of in a different angle say and share down your positive as we think and kola na we but omo kon him the universities are small, they don't have enough. Every not just a private baby, but private school fees no board. And incentives now are binding government on no private in Onya. So there's also a huge chunk there. But anyway, kudos. For the first time, maybe free SHS now give a kudos to Serbia. It produces a good results. I think Sankolana now was scared. Say, who's a COVID baby kill and they've done so well. Say at least on mama that positive outcome. I know I think I will have to give it to them, the kids. They did well because we didn't expect this. We actually didn't expect. And him say, beat me up as because of that break. Already not your position for how more with the what do you call it? Almost say red or green. That's the tracking system now. Abine use it wasn't better, and I didn't they affecting Kolano, but I think they proved that wrong. And I pray it continues. And about so one lesson learned so on mama didn't know on taking it out. If that was a challenge for the parents, saying Kolani get taught her, he should try. I know they are doing well with that because they told us it's a temporal measure, but when a permanent class as in full time. Sena Ghanaian is known for. And American, I didn't if we had IT inclined, and I don't think parents or anybody would have had problem with this schedule bind the buy because I'm sure saying would have been on virtual learning or online learning. And then that wouldn't be a problem. Until the end, we also need to educate ourselves. We have to educate ourselves. Say no maybe or what it can happen through online and with a little push and all that from both sides, parents and our buying. We can help, but it looks like I had to be buying, so you blame me buying for everything. That's why I like my Nigerian counterparts. They don't really believe so much in buying. Understand because they feel say they are doing so well to contribute also towards the economical growth. But be buying, so they are buying the umbrella Ghana seriously. And I think that one I'll give it to them. Say it came out positive.
Okay.
But they should work on it.
On it. Yo, any Patri, you better was it. Na what a ho ama what's you nuanom so kakra why
sa mechi obi a na me sweetheart we
ejamensa ba what I say na mama musa ne bia na ejamensa wasen ne ade na nya me do ye so ejamensa
okay
ejamensa oh
baba sorry
na impom ti say ade na wasen ne nkodu ya na se wonya nsende ye kra
na ke mo fa details ni kra mami ai ni ene memo number na menya bibia and also ni local address ma obi akohunu menya bibia the whole last week man timonka
I see. You
only yesterday na me try out. Fortunately, me account. I even told you.
I see.
You from 4. You started from 4th. Working days in what you can do.
4th.
4th, which is Monday. Check a holiday.
Na some more there, and no in for holiday who are now.
It's not coming from me. The accountant is in Ghana.
And I can't never move free Ghana.
Over here, na check Rabano Ghana. Now, them.
I some more to miss any free house. No,
I'm not
holding
the account here.
Okay, I see.
I'm not holding the account here. Account is being
run in Ghana. So
yeah, so that's the problem.
Okay, and also on train on for details number 4th.
On the 4th in your working day, the working in any start from 4th. China first, Monday holiday, Saturday holiday, Sunday holiday. Until 4th in your working day.
Okay, all right then. That's
it's no problem. It is a small problem.
Small one cry, small cry.
I call no pado cry.
No problem. And I walk aside with the ane. Yama achibobo ntwe. Now kabi ansa na achibobo aba. What?
The Americans the year 2020 no. Especially the election year no. We review certain things BSF in year. Forces of negative forces no are gaining ground in Ghana at the moment. I feel here what say man no. Ghana safe no. After the way they voted, they are gaining grounds. On was saying, she was saying, assassinating yen urban transportation. Osa, now home railways now they are giving ground to Okada. Okada for now is almost 1 million. They have taken over negative forces. Yen at the departmental stores, Kingsway, UTC, GNTC. We'll close it down. No, it's your own name street team. Autonazi was street team. The cars and 8 ton brand new cars or CFO, SOA, African Motors, Japan Motors, this year second-hand cars, the aircraft from which and ton new cars for Ghana. This year spare parts is the same. About so come from we're getting grounds up harbor to talk. Use ties are ya to guru not ton. Brunu they are gaining grounds. Forces now I bring what you upon testers, because some testers, tomato testers, yeah, brand new ID. Nanchi Pamyama, Mankofu, other African country, what to be this year, Brunu no here Juma. Forces, negative forces, gaining ground. So they for whole year, papa. Now all this is started. Today is 31st December. Now, in the date, it marks the beginning of the return to decay in Ghana. 31st December 1981, we had everything working. Now, we're going to buy a PNDC 4. We NDC. Up to now, no, a man in a year. The same people have run up the country. MPP ni papa or campaign this phone. The way we at America can home, Mahama can home. Well, now, my man said, forces of destruction, no, or gaining ground. So they have a whole year, partner, you put everything right. And there's a man on you.
Okay.
How can I got myself for myself? I say, now, Papa, or promise you, maybe Babasana, Mamma, Gramasiaba, no master as an monsoon. To be called that, Mutu Abamano. Okada for Sumaba, your Osa transportation, railways, Mark, I Pastor Line, Ghana Airways, Mass Guadino. Namu repression Okada. I mean, so sad. So make you know how say. Yeah, election. Normal person, what do you know if a coffer ballot box now is one. As you want, what about true? That's fantastic. One person, you want to disturb the whole system. Be an argument with you. How can you go and take the ballot box? Says you go. As an and people, so many people are defending that person. It's so sad. Maybe that may to cry. Oh, into a day, you look into those at the aspects of our life, you know. Oh, people of sound mind now also want to take part in politics, you know. Are we having them? Eh? Are we having those people? Ejections should come and help us.
To do what?
To help us. Why people? I mean, if it's there, it's good to go and take the ballot box and run away with it. Now people praise it up, you know. So all shooting if I couldn't dead and that's why people condemn the soldiers, you know, and not supposed to follow.
I see. Now I don't know. Say addresses our problem now. I have an area I am free.
Oh yes, we need education. Oh, lack of knowledge, my people perish. How can we say that 47 is bigger than 51%? My 47 for yeah, no gibberish. Mahama. Hey, 47 Mahama. Obi 77% where I say 77. Eh? Instead of 14, I say 77. 6 plus 6, I was 66. And these are the people we are working with. And these are people who are trying to, they come to run affairs of the country for us. I mean, I don't understand. All this is started December 31st, 1981. 1981 is when the year started. You go back to this type of system. See, it will be the year 31st December. It reminds me of what happened in 1981. Negative forces, you know, are gaining ground. Until they have a whole year, the American.
Yo, Ejabensa, you better ask. Why? You better ask. Na manya go ahead. Say, Minfa Mumu number nanya debe. Amount, it's no. If you mediana me fro, na me the amount. Why?
Okay.
All right then. Thank you very much, Ejabensa. You better ask. Why? Nafi, yanko big man at Chibubu swe. Mse. Free Brunya no be sam pempen so ye ntene nka enti yama big man achibo bombo ye nkomo kakra owia owura Joseph Abi enso aba ono so abo ye nkomo ene the bobo
Mr. Papa Smiley.
That's right say bi ada no kwam dey
What's it?
Bi ada no kwam
Oh Papa Yahweh Nyamiadom.
Ene yakoswe
So it's been a year of challenge and we've survived. So first of all, no say we say yes one kwa wade. Nti obi a wona wi ase bia obetimi anante. All not life support so there. Oh. Like I say a good mark. Nti na ebe da nyame ase wo ho. Hey. Apa wadi?
Trump offers it.
Oh, okay. Hey. I'm senior Prince Bombardier. Oh, good. Champion Prince Mechiapa, Mechia, it was 7 Mechiapa. I'm Papa, Jacket and come out. After Mechia, and so buy it. Now, apart from living eventful year, now. Here, no, with much chamber pray. There were political issues, there were economic issue, there were religious issue, deal with spirituality, and there were young kasa social life. So, but just a quick one on the Bosomfo Kano. I would like Bosomfo to think about this and give us a way forward. Do we need spiritual laws in Ghana? And what type of spiritual laws would we need? And what should be the role of religion in our daily life? Say, should it be the mainstream focal point or it should be a private life? so that at least so we all be on the same page. Because and then na papa in say my because we na there'll be prophecies so from the Christian side. Muslim clerk no so some do mo dey eba. Na tradition so some do mo dey eba. Should it be say it should be a focal point for a national discourse, or we should have a place where those ones, a forum where those ones belongs to, so that a forum for pure religious discussion, and a forum for pure rule of law discussion, and a forum for pure economic discussion, so that we don't marry the two. So the economy no bo mayana e haju kakra. Na papa, I say afi na e beto aba. Nti political wise no so Oshe aban obisi so 4 years open re-election. And aban so no so 8 years. Nti na akwa say yeto dam obi wonaba, we so wonaba. So na event for no yekoto aba no. Na nsem bebre e wo ho. Na on the ballot no were those with an advocacy against current regime. To aban ye. To aban corrupt. To abandon because abandon a Japan deal, to abandon because of a PDS deal, to abandon because of nepotism, to abandon because of this. That is one package. Another government will say no. International, because the alternative no, was you need credibility into the mambo no banner or IMF abakacho say we need credibility be a omwan. Me buy and so may introduce FSHS policy. My summer nurses need teachers for to be allowance and I'm the programs so I go in place. My initiative various programs. Ghana for Muntu should be to me and then Abanwe. In the civil society, I quite didn't go about one so no. Ghana for no add the telling by electoral commission. Almost say Abano on your day on to us. Into whatever say tone now. Whatever you put in the basket that should have sold for NDC, whatever you put in the basket that should have sold for MPP. By majority of Ghanaians put together, they decided say MPP should be the way forward. Good. And then that also means in moving forward, say there are stakeholders in governance. We also need to consider say if could it be better? Dear a bit me ma dear 2020 and be improve. And that would be the challenge for most of us, which I would like to associate myself with in the coming years. Papa, it's a fact that Independent Project Ghana is dead. It's also a fact to say Nipa be more praise on me neutral, they are not neutral, they are biased, and this election has exposed that. And me now no, where I'm looking at me say, me Ghana for say, oh, okay, let's go and change the asset declaration law. In the informal movement, I will support that. Okay, yeah, say ABR, MPs, Omoye Juma, S. Gratian, Yenchum, and Ghana for media chinian kwashemra, I be trust adian, Papa no media chi. Yeah, be say ABR, Obi Baye MP, Papa Smalley, and I said political appointees, say you hand over via Nima Beno Modukofi, Papa, wait my supporters. Let's look at our criminal justice system and then the reforms. We can support that. Papa, and yes, our project we not the unconformated some Canina, my who's a munina be brave or muyan trofo. Because you know what? Hey, that's Bakubi. Since years before 22 no more protest. Papa, what can I say? Bako, oh, they are on my too political. Now, Papa, how will somebody listen to you with this political machine gun on your hand? Diplomacy by gun. It ain't gonna happen. The way forward say, people who want to be objective, they say he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. Because people are protesting, not protesting say open the country good, but all protesting because they commanding for 4 years. forgetting so be so common than 8 years. They can't wait for another 4 years. Papa say per man here. We must all come clean, target particular cause, and make that cause work for everybody. For example, how do we elect people into leadership in Ghana? So let's do big electoral reforms. NPP, NDC. Why is it that the best people in this party cannot be elected into political leadership? So when you form a movement, civil society, why are they not interested in this? They are interested in petty things and slogans with a view of mind of clouding judgment of whoever is ruling Ghana. In anticipation, say government best or buy our but see a man of consultant. Papa, it's a politician, someone who start tricking. If we don't know, NDC know their people, MPP know their people. If we want to be people who stand for reforms, then that should be what we should be doing. Papa, Supreme Court are repeating itself. I'm a few statistics big akra. NDC rule 2008 MPP laws. MPP concede 2012 MPP lose here. One concede and a court. And a concede 2016 MPP are winning. NDC concede 2020 MPP are winning. MPP and concede on also court. So we have 2024 as a battleground to fight for. Apart COVID, so no, if you say many years in a year, we'll share what is happening here today and what is happening in Ghana in terms of freedom to do certain things. You know, I think say Ghana and most of the tropical countries, you know, they are ahead. But if you say Abu Nidia, Nyame, and because we don't have what it takes to almost say acquire say Alcobatai or Dabontina in Shuto. But with me katana man home, I'm on cranny we say. Wabri be so take Diana a bulletproof new we say. And so na Nyama enkoye inti Nyamini di or papa. What we don't know, say we can only count on favor. Said not to have because personally we don't have what it takes to contain any industrial catastrophe or anything of disaster of any industrial scale. We will perish. The pandemic BC Ghana. Papa sometimes you know that's why we make provision for religious follow. We say almost so no there could be something if you are also the number. A boy. Apa then we call to something we call the Ghanaian mindset. So Apa, we need to be honest to ourselves. I'm say Metie ye lady of free Ghana. Also can be say Ghana for now. The change must start from us. So, there is a larger will be a wire advocate will say honesty. So, Papa, the honesty should start from Ghanaians ourselves. It should start from the individual micro, not income macro. So, here see what on the radio. Honest to ourselves. Not say how we can extend that honesty. Oh, Papa, Papa, because you. Me shame go for be say pa wa Ghana. Papa see. Obi say Ghana yedi. Ti ase no yo. Bema ne yere mo ye 4. Onye adwuma. Oda kantamanto. Ana kaneshi. One mafo awo. Over 36 years. Ne ma se ya no papa smale one oba bia wo 4. The 4 times 5 no kita nkura 20. Abasmali nkura we benyini ato aba. Nkura we benyini abaye adwuma wo Ghana. Papa no ne pension house no e obi fie anim. Enti se nkura no nam ho no mu di 18 years a. Na so obi koye political rally no koye demonstration a open nipa henfa na abeko.
Wa na abeko.
Abasmali she obi a teacher ni. Sebi kwaji waketua. Oji waketua no also kotoka. Sebi ebia na ho de ntimi ka wakotoka. how would you maintain this car with your income level into Ghana heading? Share obi galamsey. Unim se galamsey e be ku e de ade beba. No akoji sika no akosi fie. Okosi fie ni wie a papa smale ontimi enya nsuo nom na for pure water na yade asi wo na be kunu na ku fie no so aka. Oh na okọ. And so obi wakodo abrofo alternative livelihood empowerment they are not prepared to do it. Hwɛ papa smale oye adwuma o bank. Wo hwɛ wakatua. Akwatua woje. Wo se wo de wakatua no papa smale woni meye wakoto jeans na 400 Ghana cedis. Wakoto ring. Abo start to pizza. Wo use whatsapp for girlfriend account. Wo se Ghana yedin. E be de na Ghana yedin. Papa enti part of Ghana yedin no. E be a lifestyle choices enti me say nka yenye we say let's examine the night market. Say lady or Patricia. Sure. Ghana yedin busa ho say edu anajo a. Ya omo ka say Ghana yedin na. Because I am a night market home. Enti yenhwe clubs. Yenhwe beer bar. Hifo na ko. Sika no mo ko spend no omunye free hifa. Enti we are running a system I mean feel say in some part the friends say corrupt economy. So say you don't know the source of income of people. How people make their living. Afa ni premier so say Ghana edi. Papa e be na country ni yedi. Until we need to create expectation, say lifestyle, and see say what is good for us. In society, we should judge our moral values. Say, who should you praise? What sort of life standard do we have to? Because personally, chatawale tonyum. So all the nyum and the lifestyle and we promoting national lifestyle. You are promoting and robbery in Ghana. How do we have modesty in our lifestyle, say in Ghana? What in crime? What get to 200, 300? It can be sustainable lifestyle. Now those things, is inform policy decision making. Say Ghana, so be to Kumasi. How much do you need in Kumasi to survive? And I expect Ghana statistics to come out with something like this. So that Obi to Kumasi. Na buying to your car, this is kind of survival level. Not just say abana and papa because you are managing economy that they don't even have what it takes to survive. Papa, this about UK. Ibusa will say, Ibusa will say, okay, how many days are you going to spend? Oh, UK,
that's right.
Yes, Ibusa will say, you need this amount to survive in UK. Until UK here today, you say. You need maybe £400 or £600 to survive in a month. What I say, Patricia, how much would a single person need to survive in Accra in a month? Wadaruma, ubit me man wanka mani beje pa.
Ne omonento na bobo NF1 no to ne yanko enim. Ate, Patricia, Uncle Joe de so ga kopo na ho de say intimi fanya statistics no so unhian kan de me boa
ranya fi ofra de beboa e ho beboa o de sika kopi ofra
se de ye ofa se ye ofa nso ho ofa kofi nso ho so ana ofa de
kofi ndi se obia bit ma boa
yo ene ofa kofi eja jum timenka se eja tuma mi tu no ho so you
whatever it is, you look at the minimum wage, minimum wage, and multiply. Say, how much of the minimum hours do you need to work to make that money? So, then we have to look at in the front to ourselves. And I said, there, either I say economy, there's some level of abracadabra, and I said there have to be changes before you come to the lifestyle. What I say, because lifestyle they be meet me kono to Guinness crate. And so a messenger award so a messenger kono to crate and ajoa. We are oko finance on Sabakan Esawa. There's a need for us to examine all ourselves. Say any your Supreme Court or also MZA pending your 2012 it's a guide for 2021. That's Papa.
All right, thank you very much, big man Achibubu. Sam radio yama ora abi mre ewi ane akọ Uncle Joe eso. Ene ora abi yankwe se mpombo ko de.
Yeah, Papa Smiley.
Where you dey cool?
Yeah. Who is the other Joe you are talking about?
Oh, Uncle Joe. It name be Joe Covey. Make I see
the one at Sugakope.
Sugakope, yeah, that one. Yeah. That be
He's welcome on board.
Yeah.
So you have to. I think you have warned him already.
What warning? Maybe call out just like you dey call. So what warning I'm gonna give up?
Just tell him if he wants to swim, there are sharks in the river.
I think he's more than a shark. Looking at where he is, if you joke, I will throw one fire, come give you for wherever you did.
You sure?
You could throw
I don't believe in those things.
You did there.
Smiley, I've seen enough.
You're great.
So what is your what are you trying to do today?
Say the 2020 year review. We're looking at areas where we went in reverse, just like driving, as to why we went in that reverse. Sometimes
Who are we?
Ghana 70 and say Ghana say you can talk on the group level or the individual level. So maybe a person will why?
But Baba Smiley, your premise.
Which premise?
Premise based on wrong assumption.
Why is
when did Ghana ever progress in anything?
So the reverse in Kwana agency
Will you tell me when did Ghana progress? Tell me.
So
is our transport system improved? Is our healthcare delivery improved? Is our educational system improved? Has unemployment improved? Has the economy improved? So tell me.
Mabel, what would you call improvement? For it to be perfect, and improvement, Anna.
Papa Smiley, I expect to have functional transport system, functional healthcare delivery, lower unemployment rates year on year. Do you understand? These are the things we are looking for. I expect our civil service or public service delivery to improve. Not a service which is full of stupidities, administrative incompetencies, which is leading us to waste money, waste time, waste human resources. So tell me, when has any of these things improved? Tell me, you tell me. The last time I went to Ghana in January, I spoke to Mr. Chum several times. On one occasion, I told him, Mr. Chum, I'm going to the police headquarters. He said he wished me good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, exactly.
Send you the
That good luck summarized everything, isn't it? Look, Papa Smiley, you see, sometimes we tend to comfort ourselves. The lady said something. She spoke very well, and I agree with her a lot until she brought in the Nigerian thing. Papa Smiley, the way sometimes if I want to use money, I feel very sad. Because all the issues he highlighted, we need to think ahead. We need to, what future states are we building for ourselves and for our children? Is it a state which was the same as 2012? Or a state which is better than 2012? Or maybe when I use 2012 as a benchmark, maybe I'm not using the right benchmark. It's because we don't have a very good benchmark here. Maybe when Kufuor was in power, by the time he left, 2008. I'm not saying Kufuor was an angel, the man was corrupt to the core. But at least he left an economy, or he left a system that we should have built upon it. It has deteriorated because of politics. And Bobo said it right. People are craving to come to power because in less than 4 years, they squandered all the money they stole. And they want another opportunity to come amass wealth again. Do you understand? Then after amassing wealth and after doing all of this, then they want to tell us their principles. What principles do we know them of? But I don't want to go into that now. But Asmali, look, exactly, the lady said everything. But one thing I want to tell her is that, unfortunately, Nigeria, you see, look, we as individuals, we can do our best. But if the government of the day has not created the right environment for us to function in, we cannot go anywhere. Assuming I want to go and do business. 3 days ago, I was talking to somebody of trying to open a company, register a company, and the guy too was in the same mood, the same situation. I was just annoyed. She said one of the requirements of establishing a company in Ghana is to have a lawyer. A lawyer? You think I need a lawyer to tell me how to register a company? And I'm not the only one. There are so many people who don't need lawyers to establish a company. So are we progressing or retrogressing? How much is this? Because in almost every country, they report or they try to reduce the cost of establishing a business. But we are rather including obstacles in our ways to do things, simply because they cannot manage the thing. This morning, I was listening to Joy News, and the Director General, one Alex Dodu of Ghana Standards Board, I was just annoyed. They've increased some prices, and this man came to substantiate it, and he was talking as if it should be automatic. Every year, we are going to adjust our prices by inflation. I said, look at this man. Look at this man. And he was citing some changes they're making. They are digitizing things, they are improving things, and so. And I said, what? I know, based on my experience, when you digitize processes, or when you use technology to improve processes, the end result is a reduction in cost. So your prices should reduce. Because at the end of the day, you are not supposed to make profit. Do you understand? So it's like they are superimposing IT processes in the process without any cost implications, without the impact. And this man is calling himself a director. And I was so annoyed that the journalist sitting there with her, she couldn't even ask her any question. All the questions is, the way they interact with these people as if they are lords. So this is a mindset.
I see.
We have.
I see. Enti Abe, ne kra mu no what the audience say Ghana ye ka no reverse nkwa na yakosa this year.
Exactly.
Forward kitwa wa hokra.
Exactly. That we got, when Mama was in power at one point, he said, "Oh, I'm still." He mentioned some gear, first gear or something.
Yeah, okay, first gear, bisa, yeah.
Exactly. So that is where we are.
Now, first year,
maybe we're going backwards.
First year, you call it forward, and forward. First year, they call reverse.
It depends on where you are, unless you are on the hill and you are descending. But if you are on the hill, descending hill, and you put in first gear, you see the consequence, isn't it?
Who's the first year? Consequences be na be face.
Oh, when you are going downhill. When you are going downhill.
Aye. Consequences be na be face.
About small, unless you're downhill some small hill like an ant hill or something. Baba Smiley, look. So let me tell the lady, Nigeria is having the problems they have because they are not holding their leaders accountable. Some of the individuals try to do what they do, but the main structure, the superstructure, is not functioning. Do you understand? And yesterday I was talking to one Nigerian friend, and he told me it is time we Africans talk in frameworks. I asked my wife, why you want to kill our people? Do you understand? The average African doesn't think or understand what frameworks are. They will tell you, this, you people, you are talking theory. You people, because they don't know what it is. Do you understand? Or you both build everything on frameworks. Do you understand? On paradigms, on systems. You think this European, you don't think they say, they just work there and say, oh, let me hit this one. No! They have the structure within which they should operate. Do you understand? So when their counterpart is moving here, they say, no. Do you understand? Is that how we think?
All right, Abe, first year, now, Uncle Jones. Why?
Yeah, so, Pasquale, look, we have not seen any progress in our part of the world. We don't have a value system. Yesterday, when I heard Mama talking about principles and this, I said, what principles are these man talking about? Is personal principles or national principles? If it is national principles, do we know? Do we know what principles he's talking about? Principles of lying, principles of dubious character, principles of inefficiencies in our public service. Is that what he's talking about? The point is, it is principles because when you are at the receiving end, you want to mention principles. These are words. He doesn't live by it. We don't live by those principles. We don't know what he's talking about. What principles? Can somebody tell me what principles he's referring to? I don't know, seriously. Can somebody tell us what the principle? Because we've been deliberating here. I personally feel we need a value system. A national value system everybody should buy into. We should guide us. So whose principle is he talking? Is it a nationalized principles or his own personal principles? Because when he was asked, have you been corrupt before? We all heard the answer. What principle was he exhibiting there?
I see. Yo, Abe, home is where, what? Home is so. Why? You best have about Subium. Now you call Uncle Joe, so Jacope.
I was mentioning it well. It's Soga Kope, no soldier. Soga is Guinea.
Okay, Soga Kope.
You there, Ghana? You are from Ghana.
Abi, relax. Now we make a tree. That was them here.
If you want me to speak to you, I will speak to you.
Which you will go
speak.
Now we say cancel so Jacob no my from Swana. What I say? Why we are so hard on ourselves like that? Uncle Joe.
Yeah, sure.
How be?
Yeah, Joe Abe, I think I know you with economic planning in Ghana. I think I'm familiar with the name.
I'm not sure.
No, I'm not Dr. Joe Abe.
Abe.
The one who established IEA. Issue of economic planning, economic affairs. I'm not the one.
You are not the one.
That was Dr. Joe Abe. Look,
Dr. Abe.
The elementary school I went, at some point, there were as many as 3 Joseph Abes in one school.
Okay.
And I was wondering why.
You were wondering why? Why should you wonder about this one too? Abe, oh dear, home is where 90 Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe, young Coswati. Say what dear.
I think I want to just cherish Joseph Abe's argument. And you see, we have reached a stage in Ghana or Africa for us to forget about partisan and think of how best we could program ourselves socio-economically and find ways and means to think about the welfare and better livelihood of the masses of this country and at large Africa. I think the European Union or the neo-colonialists, they have an agenda to suppress we in especially Africa or Sub-Saharan Africa, because they see we to be a force to reckon with. There are some documentaries, when you listen to it, Europeans are always mobilizing themselves into blocks in a way so that we could just stay together, or we can be Africa or Sub-Saharan Africa, we can be stand still, because they know, if you are only a producer of raw materials and you can't develop the value chain in the system, you are standstill. And that is the strategy of neo-colonialists or European Union, just to find ways and means to suppress or just make us in Africa or Sub-Saharan Africa just to be producers
of raw materials.
We can't the value chain.
But Joe, is it something that they're pushing down our throat just to be manufacturers of the raw materials, or is something that?
Yeah, we want to be proactive, to use our faculties and change the system.
But you said something. You said it's a strategy that they have adopted, right?
Yes, it's a strategy to brainwash us and just to be producers of raw materials, and they would have to refine the raw materials to their benefit. You know, there are a whole lot of chains. Let's say cocoa. When we export the raw materials to them, there are a whole lot of value chains, and the byproducts that they get a whole lot of things out of it, like the butter cream and all those things. When we export the cocoa beans, so Africa now, let's concentrate our mind on how we can develop ourselves, because by God's gift, the land is fertile and we can produce a whole lot of things. We can mine a whole lot of mineral resources. But now we farm, we produce cassava, we produce yam, we produce cocoa, a whole lot of things, but we export them raw. The value chain, we don't develop it. So sometimes when I listen to our political arguments, and I say, sorry, we are narrow-minded. Still, where we are during Nkrumah days, even we are retrogressing. Nkrumah and Co have done better than what we are doing today. So it's just sad. The economic planning system. Why can't we have a national development plan, and any party that wins in Ghana, you just come and factor yourself into that national development planning? You don't come with manifesto to rule us as a party. Some of us, we advocate on that, and the majority of people are not understanding the brain behind it. But you know, the Europeans, they are strategizing themselves in a way that they will disorganize us in the Africa or Sub-Saharan Africa, so that we cannot understand ourselves and move forward. That's what is happening. If you watch the 2020 election, what is happening? There are a whole lot of manipulations and the brainwashing of way, which now we make it like NDC, MPP. They are the giants of administrators of our economy. But no, if we can harmonize the system and prepare the mind of the common people to understand that we have a goal to achieve. No political party can do it for us, but if as citizens we have that mind of development consciousness and thinking of growth, we will not mind a political party, but we will put in place a strong economic programs that people who love the country can.
Uncle Joe, okay, I think he's still there, but we just lost him briefly. Uncle Joe. Say, okay. Koso. Uncle Joe, Koso.
Yes.
Uncle Joe, Koso, carry on. Quite unfortunate. Him say the Uncle Joe na homa no enya top mu anisa obesaba means obesaba na ya debe na ya to ankomo nso saa na nso obetimi abeka ho 0208 144 8180 0044208 144 8180 315-636-4063 315-636-4063 abel for Skype no akwantufoɔ radio ebomba akopɛ. And for the very ones who've been joining us to say Uncle Joe ɛwɔ soga akopɛ na wabaso no Google Meet no is the same link that we've been using all this while until no one say odo nsa aboso no one no over connected the abetum sisi a kama as we wait for Uncle Joe just to come back and round up na me musa Patricia say na bobo peso busa na few questions into no medina bobo na when me busa sa questions na Patricia I'm Patricia. Hey Patricia say yente Patrinka. Okay, all right. And yema Uncle Joe enwie owia na ya hwese Patricia yenka na wato aso wate Uncle Joe. Hello. Wow. Say Abe, oh, let me check if Abe can hear me. Abe. Hey, Abe. I said, "Na mabi nso ntimenka." Abe. Na you. Okay, all right. Let's see. Abe timenka. So. Mo fancheme, wate? Mo fancheme. Abe, me hu se obetimenka. Wate? Obetimenka.
You did you block people.
No. I relax. Relax. You make her too much. Why?
Me, I know they play. I know they joke with
you. You don't joke. Like you. Okay, relax. After the better Patrinka. I want Patrio.
Metonka.
Good. And not me Bobo able to question me. Now yeah, briefly then go back to Uncle Joe. No, so pursue how much will it cost an average person to be able to live in Accra a day or in a month?
It depends. So, is it an apartment or a furnished apartment? You were furnished and unfurnished. And the unfurnished, no, $150 you can get. A furnished one, maybe the boarding. The one I have so far is about $600, $500. It's a full 2-bed.
$500.
Yeah, $600
every day.
Yeah, $600
every year.
Yeah, every day.
Maybe.
Oh, can sell and now can rental.
Well, say, how much will someone need to be able to survive on average Accra a day?
It depending upon the standard. So if you're a very high class crowd, at least 150 is fine. On a low note, 50 Ghana is also okay.
Okay, 150 Ghana cedis a day. Na minimum wage.
That's on a high class. Minimum wage in Nruho. That's basically what's happening here.
And we say they are all kind of what working together. The rent, transportation, BBR together.
Yeah, on a low person, yes. And now on a high person, so 150 is fine a day.
150, but minimum wage in Nru 150.
And Drew any of the two cry 50 Ghana cry is still a bit more in Drew.
No. Yeah. Then no make up difference, no. And
almost say Ghanaians are what? They say they are what? Managers? Every Ghanaian is a manager.
Magicians.
I keep hearing that. Or a magician, yes. And I think that's it because I have an auntie who came in from Holland. Ojane Koye. She's like, wow. And she's been here and left too. Oba Ghana to me Ghana within a month. And she kept asking, how do we do it? Who was this anymore there? And no more we are magicians. Seriously. I buy way no. Mechanic say mining buying back when you know unemployment is hitting him the more because and yes Ejumano I don't know there's a deficit there. And it's really not helping that sector. Because if I don't come, how do they survive? You have to squeeze into scam ne saka one so I think that's basically it for the youth.
I see.
Yeah, because you have to do extra. Yeah, just to have that little money.
Okay. All right then. Thank you very much. I'm for battery. Me sure say Bubu. Obey okay with answer na or the abana.
Anani sa no obagana na say na dentina no bisa obagana na.
On say say yemfa say wo kwaji visa the Aba United Kingdom, right?
Okay.
You need to provide your means or the me at United Kingdom has say for even say holiday na and I will be there
sure.
And no pursue who averagely Ghana the end said is it here. So na said you change the no let's say in Accra
you should just provide the other source of income then.
And say Ghana no Accra no the minimum someone may be able to survive, as a human being. Also no a bit different from Kumasi. So it will be different from other.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm very sure. Because Kumasi, I hear food is very less expensive. And human Accra food there, like food, the basic need food. They're quite expensive in Accra.
Accra any board in Accra, Accra. But Kumasi say
yeah, Accra name. Accra for Maria Kante. Oh yeah, sure. But in Accra, yeah.
Accra, me call me man call last time me Accra you. I could be an old man says.
And also bushmeat, right? And said no. Most of it almost the few hoba, the few actually hoba. So no there. As a high cost of living in one and there we need to.
We need to. I no crap. I'm sa Accra here back. Say 22 say you. So
exactly.
Me so na me no in the internet so the account no me.
And me ka beto cash.
Me pa na me pa. Anyway.
The cat to
cash.
Yeah.
When you are calculating average cost of living, including an exceptional item.
Exceptional items, I say. Some me find exceptional can ho na me
is an exceptional is something is not within the average budget.
Me na me come asem. Some me.
No, it's not part of the cost of living, is it?
Okay. Yo. That's it. Yemfa tilapia den kan ho. Tilapia so body o.
Yeah, you go and find some chinam and kenke and things and add things. You say I can't. Hey, how many people can afford Akantia in Ghana? You, when you were growing up, how many times do you chop Akantia?
Oh, and they say, I am what do I say?
We are talking of average, you are bringing Akantia.
Patrick, you better say, Abby, also home is what na ye na quick one and Sunday, a job watch yabano. Now, we can't say rent, now can rent be, we say $150, $600. I don't know yet.
Oh, I thought you, yeah, not mean himself say rental. Furnished and unfurnished, yes.
It's
Say I'm into the real estate as well, didn't you know? Say, yeah, rental. Monthly in America, your furnished apartment, your unfurnished one. It ranges from that 150 upwards up to about $650 a month.
And yes, it is now. Say I can this is now
No dollars. Handy almost say yeah dollar and it doesn't. It's always appreciated.
It's say obi person or rented down na I was so call cost $1 na be twa mo ana ase de
man dollar so beji so be our dollar account. Man dollar account. Man dollar so beji.
And the OTR cities are also OTR equivalent in cities.
Yeah, and that would be in equivalent to cities. I yes, are stabilizing a price, I
see.
It's almost inflation, almost when they sell in dollars, they are better off.
Hey, sir, almost inflation now. You okay? I don't still how much charging in dollars.
Or just a Sunday, yeah, Hannah, you okay? And yes, stable some of I know it can be stable for a very long time, but I have no. And now because okay, it's price like this. Actually, depend on na too. And you know, for that reason, it's a mortgage is quite $G to say. Mortgage is quite $G, yeah, just to stabilize the price.
I see.
Because I had a secured. It's me for anytime, yeah.
Okay. All right then. Yo. As I use I mean say aban so yemrebi as to the very ones who charge in dollars and what have you no say omunya I mean say hotels ni bi kura na omo charging in dollars aban yemrebi say they should be taking cities samra na
bia na aban na hin onu esisi housing deficit kwa Ghana I hin onu esisi enye yepu ene sa rental what controls no mo ene obebe obi efi abe den wona to cement Ghanaians are on top of the game when it comes to guys who are buying no wonye biye who will be an awokasa you've not bridge the deficit. It's still there. It's there. It's those things they are just talking. Then I estimate that me for mawa who they won't mass but I bind the honors a competition here king there higher. Who comes to me for my property?
Okay. All right. I see. Who comes to me? Now
sometimes you can lemon stock na yan kasana sa almost statistics no dey kasan dey enye adwuma wa how.
Okay.
Yeah, because who kasano not we provide what they are ABT demand, MET demand. Na you say now we are talking.
Now we'll come back could be. Come on here me there. Maybe that was what me ba so na. Now say 2-bedroom wo sisi na be say $650 a month.
It's a finished one, and I want to say you use location also. Where somewhere in East Legon, yes. Into no location there exactly. But when you be way be at Joel and Cranel, I was still high. Be at Sprinters near for no. When you buy $300 be or only be at $250 crowd when you be. But Legon, East Legon, when you could see $1,000 or $1,500 per month.
Oh, I see.
It's a finished apartment. Yeah.
I see. Into what the idea? A human triama or. You man say so you man na tuama ho
say ebi ojuman netua
okay as untimi kan kese sa na
Abaswale, can I ask one question?
Okay, all right, one question allow yen tem
Patricia,
yeah,
if you come to Accra airport areas Laboni and all these places you are mentioning, including Lagos. What is so special about these places? Which warrant can you tell us? Because the last time I came to Ghana, I went to airport residential, what you call residential area. And I asked the person what makes this area so extraordinary that they should price it above anything? Can you tell us?
Okay. All right.
Your drainage systems are good. Everything is like next to heaven or what?
Yes.
Yeah, she should tell her. She should tell her.
Yeah.
Exploitative agenda.
Exactly.
Oh no, Sana America no say. What they compare other areas, it's how baby to say Accra, quotation area, this and your man. What the honest standard of living cry, everyone say oh high. Honda area near low. Low because how many those basic amenities no. Is the gonna okay. Nebola fee crap. It's kind of high because almost as the moment used to pick even the baller. Was kakra as compared to local area bit said no any other the surroundings no obia is managing their own affairs where no system no everything is being inculcated into before being an apartment you are even listed on all these into drainage time I say drainage bar we know say TMA will come and will pay for it baby to say no and the surroundings now they don't have it until you can't price your property at that high. And normal roads compared to those East Lagos and the airport areas is none. You can see it. That the difference are there. Do you get my point?
Are all these services and the roads built by the people living there?
Yes, that's why they call them residential. They are estate developers. They are residents. They have the system well managed.
No, the main roads passing through these areas, were these roads constructed by those people?
And most of them were done by them. Apart from the major ones that are buying it to me, local areas are now individuals now contribute here. The developers now contribute here.
Okay, all right then.
Yeah.
Abi, any further questions?
On the major side.
Yeah, Papa Smiley. I don't see anywhere in Accra where property should cost more than $150,000. I don't see it. I don't see it at all anywhere in Accra. I don't see it.
And America no say
they are living
we
in
don't
a
have any competition. We don't have competition. I buy no say or yeah buy no so bimra. Do you get my point? Then of course if they have
but
anything
who is government?
Yeah, you meet the developer. You meet the developer in a way. That's how we judge. But one meeting now and there or not in the price and buy, you can't do anything about it.
Exactly. They are not control. Madam, let me tell you something. These dollars they are charging. The government, because the government and their people are involved in this real estate thing, that is why they are allowing them to charge in dollars. We can control this. The easiest way to control this is that before you can charge in dollar, the government should trace the source of your funding for the project to know whether your source is in dollars or in cedis. If your source is not in dollars, you cannot charge dollars. Do you understand? But because these people cannot manage the hedging process well, the easiest way out is to charge in dollars.
No, you cannot also hedge it. You can't because out there now. What have you done? Do you get my point? Nippon na here be 100%. Developer no just car buying home. In where
yeah,
UK,
but they got the money in cities and they charge in dollars. Do you understand? If they can prove that the source of the money is in dollars, fine. But most of them are generating cities and using cities and charging dollars. But this is what we need a government concerted effort to address.
Obeka say your dollar is not stable. I can't risk that.
We don't care. You were aware of it before you came to invest.
And what did Aban do? Aban is not doing anything. He's just
so
there.
You see, this is where we blame government and we blame leadership. This is where we blame government and we blame leadership. You understand? I don't think in the UK here.
Who is Aban?
I don't think in the UK here.
Who is Aban?
Aban is you and me. Aban is you and me. It's you and me. You will be forced to peg according because based on pricing in your category. What's my say? Aban in your pricing them out because okay, you fell within. I went to work for a man in
Patricia.
Well, I worked with a guy and a developer in Kaswa, for instance. instance, and our goal was to beat all these deficits. Up to as we speak now, the whole company is collapsed. Price not starting to start with. No, it's not a boy. Only panel said to $80,000, but we couldn't get even teachers, and the target base were teachers. Teachers no crying wonya. So that side of the bridging the deficit, the NTM achieve because teacher need no crop and nitika no asa before babeji mortgage don't qualify, and these were people that were the basic people that could afford that. I think that then it was about $30,000 property, so 35,000. Yes, I remember $35,000. We couldn't get those low class to come in, and at the end of the day, the developer was falling out on his money, so he has to also increase prices to go for the high purchase. How do you call those ones? The high class buyers, because at the end they teaching in our and they are the masses too. On a scheme of mortgage, we can get them on volume and at least break some deficits. We couldn't do it, and yeah, obia fall too. I buy no trying on breaking all those chains. What I say now, on to embra into property development. That's the only way.
Patricia, okay. So yeah, none of me coffee. Your friend say, na me call a voter. So na me nam sa kwana so me say almost CC.
And starting a gooey.
Almost CC. You know, you need to honor flats ni bebre. I'm say I don't Mahama time no me there.
Mahama according to when they finish the properties, then they sell among themselves. That's what is happening here.
Papa Smiley, look.
Abi.
The people in our part of the world, when they undertake investment, they want to get the returns tomorrow. Investing in a property, real estate, you don't get the returns overnight. You understand?
Be also doing the thing overnight. I know they are no one.
But that is what they want. They want to build today, tomorrow they've got all the money. But you are investing in real estate, which takes about 25 to 50 years. You understand? They are greedy. You understand? We don't care. That is investment. Every investment, you don't get the returns overnight. You understand? You don't get the returns overnight. They are greedy people. And when they are doing the analysis, instead of they have what we call payback period. Do you understand? They want a payback period over 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Who told you undertake such investment and get payback period in a very short period of time?
Okay. All right then.
No. That thing is, you're not
exactly.
Getting the
so don't blame anybody.
No, I'm fun who develop and fun. It's what buying go Georgia and come in. That's what we want. Because if Bibiana demand was right, what do? You beat demand. And how possible? What's the best possible way? So once you then you won't know what strong margins. You can go on the scheme of mortgages, secure mortgages. This net you are paying. What does it do? Meanwhile, you can channel back into the teachers, the nurses, and all those. Those are, we call them in the real estate, they are still not even the middle class yet because they can't purchase a property. Well, but I buy to me bridge or more, some does for system. And these are sources that are secured. You can get your money back because they're already in the system working.
Okay, all right.
It's a mortgage there. And the real estate, they all cost what you go on and on and on. At the end of the day, is that buying gets the income in there. Also build your properties and lower prices. You can do it because you have the upper arm.
Now,
you can't come and price me that one day. Believe you me, it won't work anyway. Yeah.
Now, and yeah, what is that industry? No, they are buying. I say, I buying so I feel within the first 4 years. No, me say almost see baby and attaching that area no me boy.
Yes, almost. Make us say almost. I'm saying 4 times they started. That one I know for sure. Kufuor no this our bridging deficit in the starting. We're so keen and we're good. I think Kufuor time real estate we even came down with our prices, but on no core nobody has championed. And when to me any projects no, and continuation have always been a problem in this country. And they sold for themselves. Even Tema. I am in Tama. The people moved and they got the land. Almost Syria and Kosher price bomber board dino. And at the end, who always can work home is sold out. Meanwhile, it's supposed to be a buying property. What's going on? What I say? What's going on? We are killing ourselves. That's what is happening. We go for engagement, real estate engagement, we go for mortgage, whatever talks, and this thing comes up every now and then. Albino is the problem. He's not bridging the deficit. Meanwhile, he's preaching bridge deficits and real estate on your day. You are not giving anybody money. They are not giving anybody funding. No, they are not. They can go into it themselves and bridge the deficit. I know, dear, trust you me. If anybody will champion this cause, we will break the real estate pricing in Ghana. We can. But say uncle there, I won't bring my money and then you come and break me. It won't work.
It won't work. Oh, okay. Yo, I'm happy. Yeah, but do us now. Me say I'm a for person comment on better to one kakra, but do the home is once. Na yenti eja kwesi buache. We are meba Uncle Joe so. Na yako Uncle Bodi Sumi. Why? And eja kwesi buache avishapo.
I feel the same for you to come. Oh, Papa, I think Patricia master, Papa. I like the way she works the numbers. Once I think Patricia, I come up very well. Once the last time in Burma, can say Ghanaians love corruption. Well, it's never gonna go away. And what America has said, America you do corruption by the no, or more refined system in such who is there. Papa, almost you won't, but yeah, Jumama Obia Hotono. Well, system, the American system is a home to what? Even cry, I was when you Juma cry, Papa, Ubetima La Sula now, baby. You were shelters. Ubetima producer, who Yariako, who doctor never marked that about disability, but just checking how when you Juma. Only say, wouldn't you can't send you, and can also be Yano. Papa, all these are corrupt practices everywhere. But Ghana, I had no more can I miss friend said, no, me not for phobia, and I say, you know, I'm trying to come. I mean, who said, Papa, say a investment to Ghana, say, Krana, you bet me, who dollar, also no more can dollar, only have be, me the part, say, $G no honey, Ditria, ya Wakawaha, and you crew, so it's so shameful. Once I know Casa Abano, name me, no, who is prepared to break that jeans? Nobody. Papa, there me I say who can say boy and Nico chia, my pan and me say once I braba coca so say abrofuna chia bro abrofu bi anchi adwene. Omo jai ho 60 years. Na 60 years and let him go assume anya Jimmy ni Jimmy Papa. We are all fools and I wouldn't even say excuse, including Akufo-Addo. Papa, look, 1D1F. Look at Commander Sugar Factory. I mean, Papa, I thought I would say. Now put one or two things together on the table. We should have even not be commenting on the radio stations. Yeah. Would they just look at Commander Sugar Factory? Papa, 1D1F. Mahamanumu Kobuya Mutu Akufo-Addo buy a pa MPP for some yansa for. And then will be banta. And they don't tell me about Baumia. Papa, we are in common. Also, I'm coming. We are theoretical thinkers. We are not practical thinkers. That is the blame I'm putting on Ghanaians. And that is when I talk about the educated elite now. The certificates are all hanging on the wall. They are all stupid, educated, I wouldn't say fools, but ignorance, Papa. Omo confess out to her, Akolegon, Akotech. Ultimate develop cell phone chip be seen. Why do you call yourself an engineer? Them here farmer the Papa I'm able to produce cocoa me boy. I'm here they are old school. Didn't I am full school for them? Be the minimum dear. It me kokwa ma kodo. Nyamia madum we shira mi kokwa abayate abana gidi asho tech. Wakosu engineer, be cell phone ma mama hu ntowa. Ude oti wo so a usu ntimi nya cell phone no. Wo a ntimi nya hwe akwan. Civil engineers or look at the buildings they are putting up. They call this I don't know when I go to Tratas I laugh. Come on. You people call these residential areas. If you have my brochure who be identify your standard in it is okay. Because Papa, when we're talking about residential areas, you come to grade 4 and no, yeah, was slums were fine. But Papa was sure who got this. Any day we are my no money now shall say almost 1 year scafobi to feel. 1 million house was transferred. I'm ready to say, are you really serious? So who did you $1 million? What are they?
Hey.
Dabi papa bi bia omo ye wo fie ho bia ye di omo besis and abrochire ha dia ye bia no that house doesn't qualify to be a $1 million house.
Okay, and
so bi o take Georgia and Texas.
That wachi eja Samoa ono France or driver na was sending message bi quite interesting. Me say uti na o hese obetimi dia match udi ya because yeah, fine. Oh, the the message. Now, you can pass your comment on that.
I'm driving and I mean typing to my main kasakeke. Now, I'll be maintenance you. We've been creating the environment. Or see a ha a friend and see. You have a friend and see. And I say, a friend, they $100 way in the edge. Who say it's not worth that money. So, being forced to serve by force, but not better to be another bisa. Why is this guy anyway? Anyway. This guy is
what can go see now. But no person say a free market. So into free market there say material say aha me ana me ma there. Me turn say me for so pa no I there be no ba beto. Into a demand and supply and a demand. Eja watch it there now ka fa ho.
Papa, ni be big concern na make us has a bit to Mrs. Sabola in Kuku Ghana. Eko tonji sika. A free market, but when implications or the money we animal, and I'm saying, Papa, say what's the honor who year for na mwaba o koko, akatiba o koko. Now kwa o sika, now koto drobe guso. Now farmers na ya around you no one mwa o and Bobusia, Amubomusia, Mama, and Takatiko, Droni, and Guamo, dear Swa, over Condi 100 years. Almost the end of a fetish. So, one analogy I made, and that's the problem we have in Ghana now. Pennyforno, say, about Dubai, about first now, America, to Paris, New York. Why don't we do something for year of return? Look at how Nipa bar Ghana. And I'm capitalizing on this one. Look at the way we could have done. So the Papa and the MBN say, "Omunim I'm guys educated ignorance because school your my people in I mean what child masters or your doctor that's a impact on society. A doctor who sorry I know Jack Nekano because Papa in this world whatever we do we should be able to impact on society." And it's not Martin Luther or and I know the time, but also I said I have a dream, and that's the dream we are trying to give to Ghanaians. But the man who said they all themselves, if you say cry, Timuamu DCD, but we equate to BBS to dollar. That's all equate to BBS to dollar. Yeah, then you should do the way the dollar people do their thing, and that's what Ghanaians are not doing. Because a dollar no, a decimal pound no, but a dollar no, the pressure the I said, Papa, didn't America just find no money for free China. And to me economy head down a sita Sasko Hono, 10 years in the Tama. Now me have building materials so near the other number the share America had there now more they price a dollar market now. Me say these are not the type of materials that were America. So, yeah, Papa, that is the problem I have with the developers. Naturally, we also put our Patricia as a minimum wage. He knows it. So they are all fueling corruption, developing because one who's idea no Makoji Busian is rating a cost every now and then. It is the only way or the Benyan and one. Obey, no, the Yan home. And the area coin Papa will be a kickback city coin homunian in the way said they will say a yen my and what on by the same time who refuse a auto SUV Nasa won't nam quan passwa one day. Accident the news would have broke Papa. And that is the problem, Papa, we are having as a nation because we love corruption so much. It's been ingrained in the fiber of our veins. It's young Casani, who we have now concern on my drum will be cut now. Oh, do Fabro Chicona Papa said, when you're at a crossing, be our own system anymore. Me kwa me che wo in the sense me catch them say listen, $5 a day of $20 a day we say no. I will say me spending it the same way I'm spending in America. It be a difference make a crevia. And no thing na papa am cry na question me cry say. And no cry no can no tia cry. Aduane papa aduane kwa where do they make that money? So they always have to steal from the coffers of the government. And who are you stealing from? Wow, what to me now and the partition have be mine say ya na ya ban no. The papa wow we are and better than our bra boy. Papa wow we are so papa the system you know yeah ushe mo abi na mkasa me commander sugar factory keke me ti da bia me catch obi I say factory no kwa on the central region for tutia president we have president no who share the numbers na eba na what means papa is so start is high end tisela boni cantonment ya obi bebre ahwa omututia akufu adwa also odwune hu ko akire say these are the people who really are baby so you have say who shepa no mutu abana baby investors in it omututia abo aban na asem. If you don't go there to do your homework well papa you are doomed forever. Because these are the people who are going to invest in the common economy to create jobs. That means something is wrong somewhere.
That's right.
I say cocoa root. Papa, I say cocoa root, you see. Oh, I'm bad. I say, Ghana, semono, still, no, my dream, nah, Papa, you see, the Amiano knows a brand, Casanam, and I'm seeing them remove Juni Sebroni, be a wine and white Juni. Papa, me no one that has to say, I'm a boss. My number is here, Elko, ya for catch them, say, Charlie. And no maybe I'll say take a grophobia to a canon numbers be I'll say, Papa, so me take his no man return, but me fast also me bonus so better. And I'm in the argues, I don't know some year number no. I brought next month, I one day penno. One I net 12 o'clock with Chamua. I didn't need me affect me for me numbers for January, but I have another 365 days. So I'm Brunia or that one now who sick and now be now bonus no. Or for some return is animal and microphone in TI in Tino. Because my tongue no being toya, the my tongue or behind, and the one I was so good bonus, my mucha memory, no man for the African enemy will be. I can't and look and can't 7 hours to grow papa. It's when you're dealing with numbers and figures, and they're funny. And to the kappa, a crew no and penny for no, they know all these things. But almost is a fun, if you answer me, yeah, you're ready. Almost all my ready somewhere, almost no, my shall be named here with the Ben Abbey, the Ghana, or Jenny, the Miminim, the Ben, the Ghana. We are not prepared. It's prepared to die. It's so sad. Say, we have to keep talking and talking and talking for Bombardier. We just have to keep it. A decision free market. Me say, Papa, me to my emergency. Me say, idea or say me store and I say me for the idea or say me decoto ball. No, my Ghanaian person don't deserve to have that. So that I'm sure some microphobia container. I'm to me could you know no more. So matter no more idea. I'm the co group. I'm so fiscal ourselves. Because free market or the coy better. It's sad, yes, sad.
Saturday,
when you say what Tima or no maybe one, who don't Yamasicana dear, name first a quampanum. Nanka bed then is say a tiho, you too good. Intimate refining a gold. Intimate refining a chocolate, turkey, omunia cocoa. But they have the best chocolate and selling it and making peel. We are so content with whatever we have in penny for. No matter this cannot be guabrochire. Yes, I are bomb papa. Mr. Commander Sugar Factory and Mr. Nupen and my bomb compound a comet ticket. Send me a Mahama Musi ho yo nanka kufa do mobile. Papa my bobo in checking my your dollars is saying and the could sugar. Papa, who said thou share some penny food to her. Not populace, you know. A craft for Muntimin to a bone. A bin a came, wouldn't a airport residential, and I see a bit to see her right, a crabby see what I have 60 years. Yes, skyscrapers. I don't know my baby. Kwame Nkrumah motorway one and have no we papa just say we show ma bobusia su na mu fanye ade antika we ka ya adwene kese e ti papa ka se nko ya chi a e ba ko ya chi ama yere aho nanso no umre nyina mfa binya futu sem sa afi e bewura mu de ye modern say education no na da meka no me de me hu ni se nkwala momu ya chi wo ma adwene ne ntam a e be poa dan se e be mo mu so adwene na dru ba bia enti means the son so you know bi ye bi I see a court 12 or so
okay
Assassin University no mu nyina say they have code of ethics in Kuala no na make I mean you can't quantify unto make I say can any be corrupt but at the same time there be am can for fear and I know you blame movie so you know I asem so but kono etrenchi ya papa
yenya chess wasa da we dey I da watch say dem ne ball uncle board no am fa mo bi sa quickly assuming say America ho wo app mienu and services mienu a bit me use to send money to Ghana na o hwe ba app ba ko ono no rate na o de ma no eso esen the other one emu de na be use
o say Musa papa rate no by depended the baby a ekọ no bi ana o service ni ntimi nkọ baby a nipa ni benya ni sika this my factor so me say no to first say near the sika ekọ akurasi a no mbe ni opresia enti no na edin ka obe fani ade enti mobile money ni ba e no omo di e kakra eto so wa ha ba mi wa nipa no mobile number wa register ho no ana papa wanya ni sika so difference no Nti me no me hwesa factors ni nyina nti me say me sibiti ana me sika komo obi rocket say I had number already e be chemi a me mfa mre o na for one year sika no waduma me ma tue sika wa ha e bia ma obi say the baba question obi say you na wo corner say nipa na no bu a mo abenya sika ne ntem no also to 1% o say Howard what was them this kind of bro. Okay. Because papa, that's why we used to have an economy. Even at the Africa for I mean, more stimulus check, your man got Trump for more farmer. Why? Because Africa need the demand their papa will find stimulate the economy. Obia the Kogana Koye fee and be your project to be. So how are we gonna stimulate our country here? But I'm with my son, Kayen, San Francisco, and the economy munu bia ho nto ba before you unit and papa that na me regime no say two rate no the mamia generate best serve the purpose that I believe will sort my situation now. I don't care the higher rate.
Okay, all right then. Yo.
Because sometimes offer cheaper rate now. Ebi na your MoneyGram low. But MoneyGram nipa ni be free prestige abi do Kumasi ana obekọ ha kọjiri kwa eso papa de mitre. The question I don't know if I've been able to answer the way you wanted about
what count there? Nti fancy one more. Why? You better ask.
Nti papa me dey me brother mo amesa bomba afini corner we dey me committee and say the government have failed us in so many areas. He said just me try to commend the sugar factory says they can never resolve or solve the problems of Ghanaians. Okay. They need a new sense of direction. Yes.
Okay. Yo, I just see what you better ask it. You better ask it. Yo, summary. Yede kakra ebes so and then we round up for hour of awakening and empowerment. Mama Shasie ewo akoti brofo so na akoti brofo fana we demra. Akoti brofo.
Papa Smiley. I say I might say final word man family initial word ambo. Asa
any ampa any initial ne final no bo.
One mommy topic. So all the mommy na me say abaton ma enuanom.
Okay. I see.
But say now be say Ghana ye car na achi so bisa me asem about religion say ne some no ebetimi ayewe. Anti say ametimi address say no.
Yenko.
Opa kra mama we the main topic no.
And there say na the 2020 year review. So na me chiro na. Internet there's no particular topic internet any highlights in the year you think say we went back as to why we went back for what reason have we learned anything from it the call no so no I dey na waka ho asem say driving the reverse and forward ho asem me wa
Yeah, as a nation, I think you are making progress in certain aspects, but I wouldn't say in the key aspects of growth, you are making any impact. Okay, and then there are some, I say car, yeah, ni gearbox, say damage suit me back home. Almost a car, no,
damage to me back
move all right, but ni damage no so eso, and a part and also be because of routine maintenance those parts are very safe. It's a woman we need echo home. Tibia car no is it ball joint? Yeah, ball joint, and now say exhaust pipe. Pot hose be about one utimi silly emani den na giant noise na fi ball joint no ebia na making noise utani steer na and say na why then why just na but engine no leaky. Oh, but I don't know the office or engine or the car. If you have any boot to the car and be see for all this and that. Into Ebiana, why ignore leakage, Oh, engine leakage. So I guess I can't move, a bit move all right. But the leakage, if it reach a deterioration and I said troublesome stage, then ever the car will break down. And the engine is the heart of the car. Even though as you are driving, you are maintaining other parts, you are making progress, okay? You are fixing some parts that still contributes to the car moving. But the key part, you have ignored it. And maybe your actions, your ignorance, your recklessness, negligence, political laziness, Maybe a cry a cow now, maybe I make a crowd a cow now, or we a driver, cow now, no. Or this camera as if I call engine na wabuchobo na dia koma kwanchen fit and ebi only the right tool or bit me a fix problem no now I be alteration na and this is what is going on. We are ignoring the key aspect of our development and we are not making any progress. We are making progress ne opposite obi mbwame yeah, postgres. Say postgres, so say pro and post. And I said
retrogress.
We retrogress. So in the key aspect of development now, yes, say it's about we're talking about priority. Where are we putting our money at?
Okay.
As a nation. You do this, you do that. And there are things that we are making a useless progress because all the other parts that we think we are making something, they are not key factors that really drive development or bring the progress, the expected progress. Ebini Electoral Commission. Every country to deepen and strengthen democracy, where views, people, the people, government to the people, governments by the people, and government of the people. This is an institution we all want to strengthen and deepen the administrative operations, like the Electoral Commission. But as at now, their work has been compromised. They are being manipulated. They've been subjected to an executive power, and they are being remotely controlled like ships. And that aspect there is something that is witnessing or is brutally undergoing some retrogression, which I think it bodes dangerous to our democracy. Going forward about Achibobo, the omunim, we can actually add out the spirituality. Meaning the obisa question there, but it's something like got to do with say, how can we benefit or and merge our spirituality or our tradition or the culture partner to our governance. It has worked. It has been a great solution before the introduction of the white man's democracy in our land. That's what our forefathers used to rule the people, or not even to rule the people, ruling and serving the people. Democracy. It has worked. It has been tested, tried, and it has worked. I would say it's a mother democracy that they Abrafuno Ababa Besuya and done it in a different way and then resold it to us. And yet, as you know, Bibia Niwa Obruni de actually Nipa Bibinia, waiting so I Suano Senye I Sua Ama yɛbɛka sɛ wɔsua no sɛneɛ sɛ ɔsua no no either sɛ yɛsua borɔ so anaasɛ yɛnsua ma ne ndu hɔ, and that is what is killing us right now. It's simple. When you come to religion, and I say the spirituality, we have the tradition, the Islamic, the Christianity, and all that. These are at least the traditional one is not fully recognized, but we include it. We know that it exists. But when people are being sworn into offices, political leaders are being sworn into offices now, what do they swear with? By the Bible or now the Quran. That's what they do. But we all know, so say, we have deities, we have shrines. They could have also acknowledged their strength and power, in terms of governance and as a taking over positions. But because you and I know the reason why they are not including this religion and as this spirituality, because it serves justice. It's a solution oriented. You cannot fool with it. You can't fool the people with it and all that. And internet bobo, they are not included. Otherwise, if we are a serious country, we want solutions, we want people to work, we need genuine people, or we want people, even not genuine people, we need dishonest people to honestly serve the people now. These are the solutions we can employ. But because the dishonest people want to dishonestly serve the people, that's why when they get power, they don't want to include all this. Otherwise, Bobo, it's so simple. It's so simple. Just swear by we have a lot of gods. Abosum bebre o manga so. Opa faba ko pe say crime. Ona se babia uye say uye achimni na oba be nya position and answer yes well in as a manager, as chief executive officer, as a director of an institution. You are there to be paid by the taxpayer now. Just swear by any of the deity. Just boniti mobosum for nembra. Let's transport the priest, the traditional priest, to your office during your swearing-in ceremony and swear by the gods. Just swear, say, I'm going to serve the people, discharge my duty with honesty, transparency, and accountability. Just say it. It's so simple. Now, if I do not do that, and I, for some reason, try to corrupt any process or do something against the interest of the people, now, let the gods deal with me. It's so simple. And in fact, the gods will deal with you if you fail to honor your promise. It's not two-way about it. It's not like you are going to die on the resurrection day when Jesus comes or when Muhammad comes before you be. A fake. But because the people are not honest enough, people don't want to serve with honesty. So they don't want to acknowledge and go by this spirituality. And see, Bobo, me if I should be given a political office, for God's sake, say unim papa. Obi Obama sweet, Obi Otimi say, I'm not going to hold the Bible or the Quran to swear.
Okay. All right.
Even if there is no swearing in ceremony, if I don't need to swear as a director, as a manager, as a chief executive officer now, I would invite my traditional priest from my hometown to come, so I can demonstrate to the people, say, this is my commitment and this is how I'm going to serve you. It's a fine solution that brings results, it brings transparency and blocks corruption in our system. But because we have corrupt leaders and who don't want to serve the people with honesty, we don't want to employ this spirituality in our governance.
Yo, I was on Yabedo pa wabon komo pa nafi ake meet dunum ne sorry so entino yama abi emfa ono no fa na wedding bra abi meet me no ne fa yenko.
Yeah, Papa Smiley, I'm here. Obosumfu, I don't agree with you. Because me, I will not go and swear to anybody, any God, anything. Do you understand? Because the God doesn't know what elements go into accountability. The gods don't know what element goes into integrity. The gods don't know what we mean by, people not being corrupt. Do you understand? We have to identify what makes up accountability. What qualities, what principles, what factors go into achieving accountability? You are in a society where a politician will make some stupid decision or will get involved in any corrupt activity, and they will tell you this goes against societal norms. Resign, and they will resign. It is not any gods who invoke those people to resign, because they themselves, they know they've gone against principles. The principles known by everybody. So it is time we sit down and agree on value systems. We have the NCCE. The NCCE should try and come out with a national value system. Do you understand? Here, or in Europe, in America, in developed societies, they have values of efficiency, values of productivity, values of effectiveness, and so on. And it's working well for them in their society. Papa Smiley, you used to say, Nipa Nema Nonsiabo. They want that Nonsia to play. So they know what they want. Do you understand? And the last thing, that guy in France, look, he thinks like a typical NDC illiterate. You understand? That NDC illiterate.
It's okay. We can't solve the problem with the same problem, Mr. Why? Ango body oh. Ango body. Fafana with the bra. What's it? Fafana with the bra. Fafana with the bra.
And some nana in the animal apropos, say, and that is chatro, a walk, send ye cano. Nipan and man, and the man a chatro. Now, maybe not listen back one. May Davo Bano. Castle be a couple conums and Kophobia a word pass or per se. Over 2021. Some Kofo is saying who sit to the cup pane. Boko, Ubia what?
Ubia so 2021. I see.
A dance is seeing a inana, your sister make a big topic. You could not say Bibiano, Mrano, anyhow. Mrano will paper so but anyhow. Men are me president, and I mean, I'm sure be also, and I mean, I'm your crew. Now, what about me crooning? I'm a simple crew, and we have body of Marty said, first a pan and your honor. Who could cross here? I see and go from your water, Untiminko. Untimin country or hen and say, men are no Mamma Diana, and Yawada Mekofum. If I say one will be in fever. And conforming the argument, and they say, no, I'm more biscuit, say, Facusi dining. And we know Sikana. I don't know, says Sikan call Togo say, maybe we can't embassy down to go with him because you will chrono the Oshoso. And you know, Namrano Muna and Yajuma. Samrani Yajuma. In as much say what you could say, oh, what the damn man, 1,000 Ghana cities, 1,000 Ghana cities. Ultimate audience sit down, Obian, such internal sit down. The process of but I said, Rando in Yajuma, it's in Obiaman also made the dollar, it's a Ghana near the dollar. Your money, Bibia, Bassa, and I mean, who says our problems, your money in our coin say, your no money in our could and crime. It's a crew, Hannah say, it's a crew, mamma might be a Jumana, now maybe son soon in mother, or sit there. When in Barcelona, sit there. Or she was some of other man. I'm saying, was it okay or mother, but no sister, capital, or say capital, or no crooning and a capital, Nepon Pruna, but you're telling it will from the class and all call Nabara, dear woman to be obeying a rule on Pruna. Office be open and a quiet team in a quiet passport, I say a quiet and crime. Into a man, Ghana, the case come once a month, the Bettina. Papa Baconecano. I say, Mahama, I see kind of say sugar factory commander. Say what year and show the same year they were this sika ya dan krana Ghana sika no yes was save. Enti nan ka me expect say one day one for 3 days. Yen hwe saa de no na yen twaso. Na ba bia e ko bone no. They are punishing the panel. But you buy a see and go for no disika or one see the jail monoma. What would you say? Now, they don't say Ghana Sika Naya Boka. If you know one in a quiet, you say, ye quiet, Senka. The business political way, no. Upa Muhammad Mosi, a Commander Sugar Factory, Sikana can say 200,000, mine 400,000. 200,000 now can over him. Mine, no more to say me a chili panel. A bossana. Edama obi a all baffle from and all yadi idea be sent and usuro. Saving do my government no cross a Bekovamia. Another government bar Obahami, but we know it's a Titimachima and I'm teaching with your mammy. And they said, who would your mammy oh, if you know, be a one grow or mobile which you must have got a covasso. Ogana, who I got a no be so no or yan tontom or yes was sent tontom. No, Jan Tontom. What be a gata, so now the Paco here, a Uraguma son Chassis. Now say, Uko and Wakataso, and a bowl of Siwa. Over here, a Inagu, a Entino, Minia, Ghana had a problem. To the Mamma for see her now, or more worse on some Casa. Because you, catch the Mr. Beso now, you, better was it, but you better was a pa, Ejabodi eno no yama mse ahofata homa na to form entine yama yama bobo emfane wedding brana hese ejabensa benya 1 minute bi mu a sa ahofa patri ba de a ono so beka ketu enti bobo yenkwai
yo baba so na me da say we de samira akramasa bana zamantimenti de ekoso akra nanka metie pahia unipa ba de matia we say real estate enti osaba so biema ochina banna bedin komo na onchi mu kakra say yakase ebia onin bibi e fe no Ghana Building Society na omoboy ho story kakra but the question you be say your pre-construction post-construction pre-construction construction and post-construction na yakase dan boa Ghana no then the madan boy dey. Is it the materials and the madano boarding? Is it the service delivery, say architecture work, any QS work, any labor work, and the madano boarding, and as a cost of land? What makes you or my more understand a jayedi in your honor? Papa, you try to understand Ghana. You see, you have a new king, which is Nanado will be ruling Ghana from the next for a 2020 to 2024. What I say, and let's see the new vision on what they are going to say. But my who one thing be a person and Kayen ever what minor power. And they say, Papa Kai say, it may be journalist or NHS for no registration. Capture the poor.
That's right.
I was say NHS no registration now. Okay, nanko for to bribe and send you register me boy. One say to solve that problem, you introduce your friend on enter mobility me boy. In they say no, say journalists be cover near to your born say guru boys. Ebe jina wagisika we say they say 12 corruption to 12 me boy. How do we extend some of these services? Etima cut waste. Etima myself yembo journalists, How can we import that efficiency to other government user agencies?
Okay. All right.
About commission. About who deal with our court system. About who deal with ABR, any government agency Biana. You will not struggle, you will not have any middleman. But things will be done. And I really want to see that.
Okay.
Nah, in the time no
hopefully no china you bit me asaba. Why? You bit me asaba. Thank you very much. Eja bensa.
Papa Swale.
Yanko, ati yanko.
the Macan Kakraba, Commander Sugar Factory, no Hassan. Commander Sugar Factory, original one, no. Mahama, on any NDC for no turning. Dam at this Commander Sugar Factory, or to turn on your money. Not so well, be for a bit for the feasibility studies. Raw materials, natural factory, Narabisi. Which one comes first? Is it the raw material or the factory? Mine raw materials, no. Always see factory no. Nobody imported sugar, but try. We also want to now. Most of us say I don't know. They didn't tell even the truth. Now over to more out. More state the state owned. Normally, we don't so be a private owned. Part of it also okay. You are going to sell this into the private people to come and operate it, or give it to the private people, or acquire assessment. Price no cry 35 million. No, it's about 12 billion dollars. Oh, the people are not prepared to buy it at 35 million. That's why the factory is still there. Whose fault is it? I said instead of putting the cart behind the horse, on the cart, we see him now horse in the way tree. That's how we are suffering. Who sold Brasta line ships? The Brasta Starship was creating a lot of employment for people of Western region and other regions. The Brasta line was generating foreign exchange. Brasta line was conserving foreign exchange for Ghana. Mobile, no, why you have to improve it. You don't sell them. And now the people are not employed. They are doing karamasi. They are spoiling our water. They are spoiling our land. That's why you give them more room to do the same thing. Who is spoiling Ghana?
That was what I answer. Yati, you ever do us? Why? You ever do us? Near my 1 minute. What? I don't watch it. Also for 1 minute.
Papa, 30 minutes airtime, yes, and I was on camera extension.
And an hour of awakening and never internet. I can't do anything.
I can't say my German son can say a quasum.
Just for 30 seconds. For 30 seconds, and I can be near uncle.
Papa, they make a German sentence a man back. I said, more can it doesn't make sense.
To you.
Who wants never make a right? Papa, that's actually no. Wouldn't say all they need is raw materials. Some food when I need support to a banner, yeah, Titia Brochino, and more Mutimu than where German Santia Brochri. Imagine say what phone a daho or factory in a Browning's area, Hunina, that pump almost about 30 million to something. And for sale, Papa, I'm going to state farms for Grandpa. Only young raw materials from Fidia phone. Papa, I have brought you. A German says, somehow can I have brought any and quite you. I fear you come to sound so by. Hey, make us a propaganda, no? You go food to them back, change your attitude. It doesn't serve nobody right.
Okay, all right. That was it.
Now, Kufa do so better on the cow, the catcher said we are putting the horse before the cat. What phrase is that?
That was it. Mr. Said Uncle when you see Crawford Conoboko said the Umbeso Mura 2021. Yes, young Conoboko, never a whole day. Any only a dog in 2021. That was it. Watch it. You better was it. Thank you very much. Why? You better was it. Bobo. Na and then Bobo quickly. Me buy no me tuche Emma whoever is called a leader.
Okay.
No matter how small the group now will lead in ACT, it's say leadership for the in fact assembly can say on easy is the head that wears the crown. Me what?
Yeah,
Eti said the TBA so your leader say small group crown na leader and then me two chairman. I just say and kitwe 20 seconds.
Remember who say one of the things that leadership require to say you should be able to acquire Formula 1. Now if it be choreography, you should have an idea about your environment and things happening around you. Now, we have to contain different segments of society. Because Obia no leader no, Oba Obia no yemotu. Papa na me me hospital. Akwe bo say doctor, yemotu. Obi so bo say yemotu ye hopede. Investment in yem. So until we are dealing with Obia or no pay a yemtu de. Na obi ukrobi so or no so no de na papa hwe election share course yi. Enra feedback back home. Obi enyina ohia magic cube to vote.
Huh?
Obi say, I'm a catch papa. Oh, I will let you interview this guy. Of one of the we say Omufu Chroma Koi. Or Kentampo side. Obi per magic cube. No, they are toba. What I say? On the here, no.
Ne how you know.
Ne how you man magic cube kakra. On for moon kwamon nere. No batono. Me or that he doesn't like road. He doesn't like anything. Famano. We should pay your packet. Obi so pay free education. Obi so pay say be in akwan obi so pay nsuo. Obi kura if be free range. Or say they be had them call toilet from a family here. So papa there were different needs. Leadership no can who aggregate now what share what to meet the needs of the majority. Then you also create a pathway that creates aspiration for a change. So because intimate was
yo
papa nyame hwe so
nyame ya ma ochina ya beto asopa ati ya beto aso bebre ene emu ayeshi sa ne tie sa ne yepe no we've ended a year 2021 with a live edition of Bamaso, and I'm very pleased we were able to do that. And as I can see, Nkomo BPA, who's been part of this show, who's been a stakeholder in this radio station for this year. In fact, you've been awesome. Whichever role that you've played, either you with your criticisms, with your praises, whatever it has, the direction of your role has been. No, you play part of the whole picture. In fact, picture say we party free more. It doesn't make the picture complete until you're part of the picture. Until Nase Kesie and Koma Obi Bia for your custom this very year. We are looking forward to 2021. Excitingly. So we are hoping that 2021 we will do more forward instead of more reverse. Kakra no call reverse be na now we say we engine no. So we are looking forward to a year we will be able to go more forward instead of what doing the reverse. Enti yellow be biase now for the very ones who have not yet gotten into the new year, like Chinese New Year nimuno said the uncle body can obi anko no boko se try na be twa kakra na Guinness ba ko pe no one
Ocho Guinness.
Na the uncle body on Guinness on so say I want for drive boko obi a meze obi a benya case entino say obi anya no boko say the be ya 2021 no obi a be de be obi a me wura mu kama yo me dey no aye papa smiley me nam di jumadi ho chia me nyame yadma ochina the 1st of January 2021 we'll do our best just to come back and then wish ourselves happy new year among the rest. Until then, keep it locked right here for Hour of Awakening and Empowerment. It's going to be a message that was given by the leader and founder of Eternal Mission on Christmas Day. As we urge ourselves into the new year. Until then, bye bye.